sixth showcase of the La Liga All-Star Gaming Challenge presented by Verizon. Once again, we have so many exciting things happening at this episode, and we can't wait for you to meet U.S. men's national team and FC Barcelona player Sergiño Dest, who is our captain for this Miami showcase. Now, before we get started, and if you would like to know how you can participate for a chance to play against one of our superstar captains, go to boom.tv/LaLiga and complete the challenges to win that free trip to Spain. Now, let's meet our 8 participants to see if Sergiño Dest is as good as his fellow captains and as good as everyone thinks he is. All right, enjoy the show. This is the 6th stop in an 8-part journey across the United States. Now, no matter where you live, you are eligible to compete in any of the showcases. Let's look at the map to see where we've been over the course of the La Liga All-Star Gaming Challenge presented by Verizon and where we still plan to go. So we kicked things off in San Diego with showcase captain Luis Garcia. After that, we traveled to Houston where we met up with showcase captain Diego Lainez. Next, we hit San Antonio with captain Hector Herrera before wrapping things up in Texas with Castro 1021 and the Dallas showcase. Then we moved to Chicago with showcase captain João Felix, and today we are in Miami with showcase captain Sergiño Dest. After this, we'll hit our 2 final stops, which are New York and Los Angeles. Do you want to know how to be part of this great program? Here's what you need to do. If you're watching at home and want to participate, you have plenty of opportunities to play. Go to boom.tv and sign up for any of the 2 remaining showcases, whether you live in that city or not, and start completing the challenges on boom.tv/LaLiga. You could be the next one selected to be picked by your captain and perhaps win that free trip to Spain. So we're kicking things off today with our trivia, where our 8 finalists will be tested on their knowledge of La Liga, its clubs, its players, and of course FIFA. From there, the gamers will be picking up their PlayStations, where they'll be completing 3 FIFA challenges. We have penalty shootouts, 1v1 friendlies, and golden goals. Players will own points in each round of the challenges, and that will move them up in the showcase leaderboard. After that, we'll pass things over to the Miami showcase captain, Sergiño Dest, who will be sitting down with Rated Ugo for a FIFA masterclass and meeting some of our showcase participants. Sergiño will then face off against 4 finalists in the final challenge. Here's a look at what prizes are on the table today. All 8 Miami Showcase participants will take home an official La Liga ball, and the best performer in each challenge will win a La Liga jersey from their favorite club. In the Showcase's final challenge, Sergiño will be playing 1v1 matches against the 4 gamers at the top of the leaderboard. Following those matches, he'll select one person to travel to Spain with a friend for the ultimate La Liga experience. As you can see, the stakes are incredibly high. Let's see how it all plays out. Now, on to the fun stuff. Are you ready to meet today's participants? Over 2,400 gamers signed up from around the United States for a chance to compete in the Miami Showcase and have a chance to play against Sergiño Dest and win a trip for 2 to Spain. The 8 gamers completed a series of challenges on boom.tv to qualify, making them eligible to represent Miami in today's showcase. Let's see if they have the skills that they need to play against Sergiño and make it to Spain. First up, we have 2 newcomers, one of them being Saint Muma from Miami, Florida, who has been playing FIFA since 1998. FIFA 98, wow. And then we have Fuego, who has been playing FIFA since he was 4. Next up, we have 2 returners from the Chicago showcase. That's Misawisa, an Atletico fan, and Extric, AF, an FC Barcelona fan. We also have a showcase favorite, which is Omidy, returning to the stage along with Luis Eterdia, who is an FC Barcelona fan and likely someone who would be very excited to meet the captain, Sergiño Dest, of the showcase. Last but not least, we have Brody making a return to the program alongside Strawmaster, who is joining us once again from Texas. All right, it's great to see so many familiar faces. I know these guys really want to win that trip to Spain. Let's get started with trivia. So today's first challenge is La Liga Trivia. The winner of the trivia segment of today's showcase will receive a La Liga jersey from one of La Liga's 20 clubs. So make sure you best guess each question. That winner will also earn points to move them up the leaderboard for the chance to play a 1v1 match with Sergiño Dest and get closer to potentially being selected for a flyaway trip to Spain. Here's how the trivia will work. The trivia consists of 2 rounds of 4 questions each. A correct answer will give you 3 points, while an incorrect answer will give you -1. If there is a tie, we'll go to a tiebreaker question. Participants have 10 seconds to share their answers. Now let's welcome our participants. Also, shout out to LaLiga and Verizon for bringing us all together today. Are we ready for some trivia?
Yes.
All right, well,
Yes,
it's great to see you guys back here and some familiar faces again. Hopefully these 3rd or 4th times a charm, right? Quick question, Omidy. You came so close to being selected by João Felix to win that trip to Spain, and now you're back for your 4th showcase. What will you do today in order to secure that victory?
Hey, you know what? At this point, I tried everything, you know? I think I played differently those 3 times. For this forward, you know what? I'm just gonna be myself, play cool, enjoy it, and, you know, just be myself.
Lovely. All right, Straw Master, how are we? You're a very familiar face now. I love your commitment. And this is also your 4th showcase. What is your strategy for success today?
You know, I've stopped coming up with plans. I think I'm just going to go with the flow. I think that might be my best bet.
All right. I love it. Go with the flow. That's all we can do. And to those of you who I have not met yet, welcome to the LaLiga Showcase. I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you more as today goes on. But for now, though, let's go into jumping into trivia, and let's get started with round number 1. All right, here we go. The first question. Get your fingers ready. What year did the Netherlands-born Miami Showcase captain Sergiño Dest first visit the United States? Is it A, 2007, B, 2010, C, 2014, or D, 2018? And remember, we have 10 seconds to answer. Okay, and the answers are in. And the answer was C, 2014. Next question. FC Barcelona lost a historic match. That match, they lost 12-1 against which La Liga club? Was it A, Real Madrid, B, Athletic Club, C, Sevilla FC, or D, Real Sociedad? You have 10 seconds to answer. A, Real Madrid, B, Athletic Club, C, Sevilla FC, or D, Real Sociedad? Answers are coming in. Okay, and we're good. Answers are in. And for those of you who answered B, Athletic Club, you were correct. It was in 1931 that they beat Barca 12-1, and that record still stands. Question number 3. How many times have FC Barcelona won the Champions League? A, 4 times, B, 5 times, C, 6 times, or D, 7 times? Champions League winners, FC Barcelona. A, 4, B, 5 times, C, 6 times, or D, 7 times? Okay, and congrats. I think everybody answered this question right. It is B, 5 times. All right, and now we're on to our challenge question. So this is open-ended, and it's not multiple choice. So you must answer, and quickly, so warm up those thumbs. All right, what instrument does Miami Showcase captain Sergiño Dest play? He plays an instrument. Which instrument does Sergiño Dest play? 10 seconds to answer this question into the chat. And we're about finished. Oh, this one stumped a lot of you, and I think maybe all of you. Drums. Sergiño plays the drums. Okay, so the first round is finished, and while we wait for the results to come in, let's get to know some of our gamers today. So, Saint Muma, let's start with you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome. You're a professional bowler and also a longtime FIFA player. What do you think you're better at, bowling or FIFA?
I'll say I'm as good as in both. I mean, I've been bowling since I was a kid, and I've been playing FIFA since 1998. So.
Wow, that's awesome. Cool. What made you get into bowling?
My mom.
Wow.
My mom. Actually, she did. She used to play, and then I started very, very young. I made it national team in Honduras.
Wow, that is awesome. So you're one of those at the bowling rink that you go to and everyone like does a circle because you're that great.
Exactly.
Strikes all day, every day. Awesome. Well, welcome to the show. All right, next up, we have Fuego. I wanted to extend a welcome to you as well. You've been playing FIFA since you were 4 years old. So you've been literally training for this exact moment your whole entire life. But how did you get into gaming?
I pretty much, I have 2 older brothers, and they've always had, games around me. I think the very first console I ever played was the Sega. And then after that, I picked up the Xbox, and then that's where my FIFA started. So I've been playing since then, and I play a lot of Ultimate Team at this time, so.
Awesome. Well, we're definitely excited to see how your training over many, many years will come out to play today. So good luck. Next up, we have El Misawisa. Welcome back to the show. You narrowly missed out on that Final Four spot to play against João Felix in our last showcase. Do you think you'll make the Final Four today and play against Sergiño Dest this time?
Let's hope, right? Not making any promises, but I'm definitely less nervous than I was last time. So hopefully that helps.
Yeah, hopefully that helps. It's about experience, and now you know how the show goes. And now when it gets to the gaming, now you have a little bit more experience. So best of luck today. Next up, we have Xtrick AF. You are an FC Barcelona fan. Are you a big fan of Miami captain Sergiño Dest as well?
Yes, I'm a big fan of all the players, and I'm sad right now because of Messi. And well, I don't know a lot about Sergiño. I did my research before we played today, but I'm hoping he does great, because he's just started in the team, and hoping that he chose me. I hope that I got to the four players, the last 4.
We hope so too. Best of luck, fingers crossed, and
thank you.
You're an FC Barcelona fan, but hopefully you'll be able to fly to Spain soon and catch a game. So best of luck. And thank you guys. We'll get to know the rest of you soon throughout this showcase today. And here is the trivia leaderboard after the first round. In first place, we got Brody with 8 points. Tied for second, third, and fourth, we got Omidy, Saint Muma, and Shawmaster. And then on 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place, we have El Misawisa, Eterdia, On Fuego, and Xtrick AF, all with 0 points from this first round. But don't you worry, there is still all day to go. So much more and so many opportunities to earn points. This was just round 1 of trivia. So are you ready for the second and final round of trivia? Let's go. All right. Question number 1 of round 2 of trivia is, Miami Showcase captain Sergiño Dest is a countryman of which of the following FC Barcelona players? So they share the similar nationality. Is it Martin Braithwaite, or B, Mark Ter Stegen, or C, Memphis Depay, or D, Clement Lenglet? Is it A, Braithwaite, B, Ter Stegen, C, Depay, or D, Lenglet? All right, answers are in, and yes, the answer was C, Memphis Depay. Yep, great job. You all, I think, answered correctly. Yes, you all did. Okay, on to question number 2. What is the most number of goals scored by one player in a single match in La Liga? Is it A, 5, B, 6 goals, C, 7 goals, or D, 8 goals scored by one player in a single match in La Liga? A5, B6, C7, or D8? Okay, and the answers are in, and most of you got this right, and it's C, 7 goals. Scored by former FC Barcelona player Kuala in a match against Sporting in 1952. Okay, now on to question number 3. Which player was Miami Showcase captain Sergiño Dest's soccer idol growing up? Is it A, Ronaldinho, B, Carlos Puyol, C. Cristiano Ronaldo, or D. Dani Alves? Sergiño Dest soccer idol growing up. A. Ronaldinho, B. Carlos Puyol, C. Cristiano Ronaldo, or D. Dani Alves? All right, answers are in, and the answer was A. Ronaldinho. Okay, and challenge question. Here is the open-ended one. Here we go. Which FC Barcelona player did Sergiño Dest call first when he signed with the club? Which FC Barcelona player did Sergiño Dest call first when he signed the club? Maybe he called his mom first and, grandparents, best friend. But which FC Barcelona player did he call first? All right, answers are in. And man, you guys are on your A game. Because yes, the answer was Frenkie de Jong. Okay, great job, everybody. There was some tough questions in there. But you guys handle this. You know your stuff. So that's it for today's trivia. Before we see the final results, let's get to know the remaining players. You made it to the finals against Castro 10-21, and now you're back to try to face off against Sergiño Dest. Have you been playing a lot of FIFA since we last spoke?
Of course. I don't think there's a day that goes by that I don't play FIFA.
Okay, you've been putting in your hours of practicing. What are you doing more? Playing FIFA or playing darts?
I try to be balanced. I do both.
All right.
A couple hours of FIFA and a couple hours of darts.
Cool. Perfect. Well, hopefully those hours of FIFA will pay off today once we get into the gaming portion. So best of luck. Brody, it's been a long time and I am glad to see you back here. I know that all of your brothers, besides Splickety, are FC Barcelona fans. So how cool is it that in today is Sergiño Dest?
I mean, it's amazing, and obviously the fact that he's American even makes it even better. So hopefully I can get to tomorrow and hopefully meet him.
Are your brothers a little jealous right now?
a little bit. Maybe they might pop in if I make it tomorrow.
Right, you guys are gonna take screenshots and stuff. Cool. Best of luck. Strawmaster. So La Liga season kicks off next weekend on ESPN Plus. Are you excited to favorite team, which is Atletico, defend their title?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely excited to get to see that match.
Awesome. Where do you place Atleti in for this season? At the end of the season, what place do you put them in?
Hopefully the top 3 at least.
All right. Well, let's see if they could go back-to-back winners. All right, y'all. Well, we're about to move into the gaming portion of the program, but first, it sounds like the leaderboard is updated, so let's see which of you knew your facts when it came to trivia. All right, y'all did awesome, but one person really did awesome who knew it all when it came to La Liga. So Brody E, first place with 20 points. In second place, we have Omidy with 16 points, alongside, though, with also 16 points, Saint Muma and Strasser. And then in 5th, 6th, and 7th place, we have Misawisa, Eterdia, and Extric AF with 12 points. And in 8th, we have Fuego with 8 points. Brody, congratulations. How are you feeling after that trivia round and winning it?
I mean, to be honest, he was kind of lucky. The question was, what team beat Barcelona 12-1? And I saw everyone was putting A, and I had no clue what it was. So I panicked. I was gonna follow the crowd and put A, but I put B instead, and it ended up being right. So it was just really lucky.
Super lucky. That's awesome. Now, I know you are a returner, but out of experience and stuff, have you been reading a little bit more on La Liga, or are you just going with it like that last lucky guess?
I mean, I know a lot more now, considering this is my 3rd time doing this. So my knowledge has obviously gotten increased each time. But yeah, I guess it's luck on my part for that one, to be honest.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations, and we've got that grand prize for you. You won a jersey of one of La Liga's clubs. Which jersey are you going to choose?
Well, last time I chose Barca, so I guess switch it up this time. So I guess we can go with Atletico.
Oh, nice. Going with last season's champions. Perfect. Well, congratulations again. Our team will be in touch with you regarding your size and ship draft. So congrats. And for those of you who didn't win, don't worry, he's not going to be the owner today. The best part of this showcase. There's many prizes to go around. So congratulations to Brody. And then we'll have some more jerseys to give out in our next section. And one of you will be selected by Miami Showcase captain Sergiño Dest to be part of his team and win a trip to Spain with a friend. So let's see how many points each player got added to their score on the overall leaderboard from Trivia. All right, so we have in first place, Brody E. In second place, Strawmaster with 7 points. In third place, Saint Muma with 6. Fourth place, Omidy with 5 points. Fifth place, Eterdia with 4 points. Sixth place, Misawisa with 3. Seventh place, X-Trick AF with 2. And in eighth place, on Fuego with 1 point. All right, well, as I mentioned before, there is so much more to come, so many more points to earn, and so many more prizes to win, of course, and that grand prize to Spain. But what is next up? Now, if this is your first time watching this show, you will soon find out how important it is for a contestant to perform well in the trivia, but also how important it is to perform well in the 3 remaining challenges that are just as crucial. Brody E., who is a 3-time returning participant, won the trivia, but let's watch out for Saint Muma, a newcomer who we should definitely keep out on our radar. Now let's see how the 8 gamers performed during the second challenge, and if one of the 2 newcomers clinch the top 4 positions of the leaderboard. Okay, now it's time to pull out your PlayStations because we are moving into our gaming section of the program. Now this is the most exciting part. Before we get started though, I want to bring out our gaming expert, Rated Ugo.
I can't believe we're already on our 6th showcase and we are back, baby.
For real, I can't believe it. Time is flying by. We've seen a lot of winners win and there is so much to come. Welcome back. Rated Ugo is our go-to guy for all things and I'm excited to be reunited with him for this Miami showcase. Ugo, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I hope everything's well on your side as well. Super excited to be back and looking forward to meeting Dest and getting to talk to the gamers as well here today on our show.
Ugo, a lot has happened today and Brody E., who is a veteran, we've seen him many times on this show, won the first round of trivia. So that is who is running the leaderboard. And, that was trivia. There were some questions that stumped them, but they actually knew their stuff pretty well. We have some returners, we have some newcomers. This is going to be an exciting day today, but there's still much more to come.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that Brody did well. The returners have done their homework. They always do their homework coming back. So I don't really doubt them winning the trivia because, obviously they know the typical questions that we kind of ask. So they definitely kind of study up on that. But what do we have coming up next aside from the trivia that we just did?
Well, we're moving into the gaming portion of the program, which is obviously your favorite. It's obviously my favorite. This is when things get excited. But we're going to start out with penalty shootouts. And then after that, we're going to move to 1v1 friendlies and golden goals. And then I'll hand things over to you for that masterclass with Showcase Captain Sergiño Dest. And then wrap things up for the final 1v1 challenge, where Sergiño will take on the top performers of the leaderboard.
Also, today's winner will be joining our previous showcase winners, Splickety, Christian G, J Ibarra 9, and Sosa Chino in Spain. So I know they have a lot to look forward to, and I know they must be nervous as well.
Absolutely. Now, you were there in that last showcase at the end. What were your thoughts on João Felix's pick in that last one?
I was quite surprised, to be honest, just because, the player that he chose wasn't necessarily like the one that gave him the biggest trouble. He wanted to take him because he's never been outside of the country. So he was like, I wanted to give you a chance to go. And I thought that was really great. I thought that was good. And as we say on this show all the time, it's not necessarily about if you're the best player in the game. It's about if you can get to the heart of the captain and see if he'll take you. So for me, honestly, I thought it was really good. I thought it was very rewarding. Susachino, I believe he's been with us for a while. So him winning, I was very happy for him.
Absolutely. So time for us to start gaming. You want to fill in on anyone how these penalty shootouts work?
Definitely. So we're going to give each player 1 round of penalty shots. After 6 shots, we will see what score FIFA gave them, and the next player will take a turn, and so on until all 8 have had their chances, and we will see who gets the top position.
That sounds great. And remember, not only will the top performer in this section win a La Liga jersey, but they'll also be one step closer to playing in that 1v1 match against Captain Sergiño Dest, have that possibility to win a trip to Spain for 2.
Playing against Dest is awesome, but you know, we know Dest definitely plays his game. I've heard a lot of people say he's a gamer as well, so they're gonna have a little bit of competition whenever they have to play against him. But let's go ahead and bring all the players back and you know, see this penalty shootout now, because I'm excited for the gaming portion. All right, Melissa, we have Mr. Fuego on fire here starting. He's gonna go top left corner. He's doing the chip shot, misses that. No green time right there. So his first one, he does not score. Let's see if he can make his second one. We've only had one other player come into the showcase and do the L1 you know, little shot that he does there with that like status right there. I'm gonna say that this man knows what he's doing. As you see right there, it just goes right through him. Like, if you can get that and you can green time it, he's not green timing his shot, so I'm curious to see how that works. But if you green time these while chipping it, it's very effective all the time, and for the most part it's always going to go in, as you see right there. So you know, Mr. Fuego is starting on fire first. He did miss his first one, unfortunately, but he has scored. Oh, and he missed that one too. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. That is very, very unfortunate. But Melissa, you know, we don't see this very often, so seeing this type of shot for me is actually really entertaining, just because, like I said, we don't see it very often, and anytime that I see a player use that, I can tell you that he's skilled in general. Up next, we have Luis Eterdia right here. He's going top left corner, first one as well. Will we get a green time off of him? We do get a yellow time, and he is going for the chip shot action as well. So he might have been listening to us before that, and look at that right there, 2 already. And that is why you do the little chip shot right there, because it just goes very well with everything. You get that green time, it's definitely going in. He's been yellow timing his, but it's been working. So, you know, you can't take that out of the picture.
No, absolutely not. You know, Luis said, hey, on Fuego did this, I'm gonna do it better.
Exactly. And he is. He has scored every single one so far. So let's see if he can make this one and make it. He does. He does make it. And then his last one, will he go 6 for 6? The first player on the day to go 6 for 6, and he does. I saw that green time and I knew it was going in. And you see that beautiful right there. That's exactly what you have to do. Luis Eterdia came prepared, and I know he means business. He wants to win this one this time around. El Misawisa coming back. He is up next. Let's see how he does. Let's see if he learned anything from his previous experience with us, and I'm sure he did. All right, so his first one, he's going top right corner right here. Let's see how he does it. Yellow times it. He gets it in, so he is 1 for 1 right now. Let's see if he can do it again and continue the streak. Maybe another 6 for 6. We'll see. Green times it, and he heard us. He said, yo, everyone's chipping, I want to chip as well. So we got to get some queso and chips out here for the chips, you know. Oh, and he does not do it there, and he misses it.
He switched it up.
He did. I think he should have stuck with the chip right there, honestly.
Yeah, you said queso and chips. He went another direction. If he doesn't like, he wanted guacamole.
And the guacamole did not pay out. It did not pay out. Now he has missed like 2 or 3 in a row. So let's see how he does in the very end. Going, oh, that's bad. That went wide. No. Yeah, that I could. Yeah,
no, he's not happy. Yeah, he's not happy.
No, this is probably gonna be, in my opinion, one of the worst performances we've seen out of penalty shootouts. He was only able to make 2. So Misawisa definitely did not do his homework. But up next, we do have X-Trick AF. So let's see how he does. All right, let's see if X-Trick can do better than Misawisa. All he has to do is score 3 right here. He put a lot of power into that one. Green times it, and the power with the green time right there was perfect. He has his, let's see if he has his green times down. I think he's trying to show off for everyone right now. He is trying to show off.
Oh my goodness. He's just banging them top left corner.
Every single shot he has taken so far has been insane. He doesn't green time that one, but it still goes exactly where he wanted it. So right now he's in a very good position to potentially go 6 for 6. Hopefully I didn't jinx him there. Let's see, a lot of power, yellow time, and it goes in. The goalkeeper hasn't guessed it once yet either.
And he keeps going left side too.
Yes, he does. Let's see what happens here. Oh my days.
Wow.
Okay. Every single shot right now, same exact place, puts it in the perfect position, and he gets it right there. Goalkeeper
Wow,
didn't go his way
outstanding.
one time. Let's see how Mr. Saint Muma does. Now it's his turn to go up. This I believe this is his first time here with us. I like his camera. His camera is very nice. And let's see. First one, it hits the post.
Oh.
So not the best start for your first actual challenge in terms of playing the game. He does score the second one, hits the post as well. Let's see if he can continue on this scoring streak now. Nice. Little green time action right there. I like to see that. And he scores that one as well. Let's go. Okay, so I think he's got a little bit more confidence coming into this one. But you know, in the next part of the showcase as well, he is going.
Oh no.
Yeah, no green. Oh man, that's the problem with. Oh, and that was a really nice shot. That's the problem with chipping. Like you have to make sure you get it on the right corner. We have Omidy. Omidy is a person that has, the returner. He has been in every showcase. He's been competing pretty well. So let's see how he does in his penalties. He's not going top right. He's going bottom. Yellow times it and does score that.
And he's going bottom placement.
And he's scoring them. So
Ramos style. Yeah,
Sergio Ramos style. Let's see if he can score another one. Green times it right there. If he can keep this green time up, he's definitely going to go for 6 for 6. And that'll be 3 people going 6 for 6. Wow. I really thought the goalkeeper was going to get that.
Same. He just keeps constantly going same corner, same strike style, same power.
Everything is the exact same. It's like a memory, you know. It's like a memory. He just knows everything. 6 for 6 as well for him. Up next though, we have Brody coming on. I believe he is the one that won the first trivia. So let's see how he does in the penalties now. Will he be able to win this one as well? He does score the first one. Very nice shot. Yellow times it. I think a lot of these guys that are coming back have definitely learned the power of trying to green time their shots. And they're definitely doing very well with it. Every single one of them is going where they know. Same power for almost all of them, and he is just scoring them as well. Again, I want to say we're gonna have a 6 for 6 once again with this guy right here. And wow, Brody, my guy has been practicing a lot. I think these guys came prepared today, but let's not forget that we still have one more player that has been in this showcase before. Last but not least, we have our man Straw Master back. Let's see what he learned. Let's see if he takes the same steps as the other competitors. Okay, so he's going bottom right. He is going to yellow time it. So I think he's been listening to everyone. You can see him sigh right there.
Oh no!
He doesn't score his. I think that what Omidy did, right? From what I saw from Omidy was he put the circle marker right in between, a little bit closer to the post, but the circle was in general inside of the goal. So I think that works really well, and it makes it go straight to the corner. So definitely a tactic that he needs to do. Straw Master didn't do too bad himself though.
All right, so let's see how we knit it out after that first FIFA challenge, right? All right, now here is the penalty shootout leaderboard. In first place, we have Omidy with 8 points, and Eterdia with 7. In third, we have Brody E with 6. In fourth place, we have X-Trick AF with 5. And Strawmaster with 4. On Fuego with 3 points in 6th place. And then 7th place, Saint Muma with 2 points. And in 8th, Misawisa with 1 point.
As you see, we do have the top 4 competitors have all came back to the showcase. So they definitely took everything that they have learned in the past and taken into account. And honestly, that was probably one of the best penalty shootouts we have seen on the showcase to the day. So many people made 6 for 6. So congrats to those players. They've been doing their homework.
Absolutely. Now, as we see, the top winner was Omidy in this one. Let's see how he feels about his performance. Hey, Omidy, congrats on winning the penalty shootout.
Thank you. Definitely, it was a tough competition, you know, because I was one of the last ones, and seeing everybody scoring the 6 penalties and getting high points, it was definitely a little bit of nervous.
Explain to us why you went with your strategy this time.
Hey, you know, because I got some good steady hands. I'm a surgeon, so I was trying to keep my calm.
What?
But no, I definitely practice a lot. I was trying I even tried the chip. I tried left, I go right, but I just figured, Sergio Ramos has a good shot power, so I just went straight to the corner.
Wait, before we say anything, you just mentioned you're a surgeon?
Nah, I was just kidding because I was taking my head.
I was like, wait a second here.
That was like an inside joke, kind of.
Oh my gosh, I had to confirm. I was like, are we talking to like a neurosurgeon / FIFA gamer right now? But awesome.
And I was like this.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Well, you won a La Liga jersey. Which club jersey are you going to choose?
Hey, the one and only, and even Hugo knows it, right? There can only be one. It's Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. I like that.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again. And now let's take a look at the overall showcase leaderboard. All right, here is the overall showcase leaderboard. Hugo, do you want to walk us through these?
Yeah, okay. So, given that Omidy won the penalty shootout, they had an additional 8 points added to their total score. In first place in the overall leaderboard, we have Brody, who did win the first part of the showcase. Omidy won the second one, so he is in second place with 13 points. Louis Eterdia third place with 11 points. Also tied up with Strawmaster at 11 points for third, fourth. Saint Muma is fifth place with 8 points. X-Trick sixth place with 7 points. We have El Misawisa in seventh with 4 points, and Fuego in eighth place with 4 points.
Wow. So Hugo, after we just saw this overall showcase leaderboard currently, who do you think will be at the top after their performance on PKs?
I'm going to say Omidy's going to do really well, and so is Louis Heredia from their previous games. But I know Fuego is a very good player personally, so I definitely think that he's going to be a player to look out for in general. So if nobody plays against him, I know he's going to be a menace out there. So we'll see how it goes. I think any of these guys can still go on and get top four. So we'll see how all of that goes. But definitely see Omidy, Brody doing really well. So is Louis Heredia, and then Fuego as well. I feel like we'll do well in terms of our next challenge.
If I had to describe these penalty kicks with only one word, it would be chipping. I think our returning contestants might have had an advantage over the two newcomers, as they have followed Rated Hugo's recommendations and tips on how to get as many points as possible by chipping the ball. And remember, always better when you green time your shot, right, Hugo? Unfortunately for Fuego and Saint Muma, they seem to be in a little bit of a pickle after this challenge, but let's not lose hope, as they can still change their fate. Let's see if Omidy and Brody E can keep up the pace during the next challenge. 1v1 friendlies.
Melissa, we've got a lot more FIFA to come. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, Hugo. I mean, this friendlies part is where they truly show how good they are at FIFA. So let's see first where we're at in today's schedule, because we went through a lot. Now there's still much more to look forward to, but let's see where we are in today's. So far today, we've done a trivia challenge, and then we moved on to penalty shootouts. We're about to set up everyone for a series of friendlies, and then move into our final challenge of the day, which is golden goals. Now after that, the top 4 players in the standings will be taking on Sergiño Dest in a series of 1v1 friendlies, while they'll play for their chance to go to Spain. Now before that, Sergiño will be sitting down with Rated Hugo for a masterclass and meeting participants from the showcase. Hugo, want to fill everyone in on our next challenge?
Yes, of course. So this is how everything is going to work for our next challenge. We'll have 4 concurrent matches happening in 2 different rounds of gameplay. Each FIFA match will be approximately 8 minutes with 4-minute halves. Winners will receive 3 points, draws will receive 1, and losses will receive 0 points. If it comes down to tiebreakers, we'll take into account the most goals in the recent round and most ballots received to divide up the points. Melissa, are you ready to get started?
Let's do this. Now remember everyone, we have just one more challenge after this, so be sure to play your best here for a chance to play against Sergiño Dest and win that trip to Spain for you and a friend. Hugo, Who do we have facing off in this first round?
Okay, so this is where it gets really good. So we have Fuego 0925 going up against Saint Muma. Eterdia going up against Omidy. That'll be a very good match. El Misawisa going up against Brody. Another good match. Xtrick AF going against Strawmaster. So it's looking like it's going to be a good day of gaming today.
Definitely a good day of gaming. We got a snip preview of what their talent was like in the penalty shootouts. Now here's where it all comes down to action. Let's welcome back our participants and let's get things underway.
Okay, Melissa, let's go ahead and get all of the games underway. Everyone seems to be starting. We're going to start the broadcast off with Fuego 0925, a brand newcomer. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how he does against Strawmaster. All right, we see for the first time ever someone with their screen on, so they have their little layouts as well. So that looks kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Right now he is going to be playing as Atletico de Madrid, and he is playing up against Strawmaster, who is Barcelona. So should be a good match. I know Strawmaster has definitely taken to heart everything we've ever told him. So I'm expecting this to be a very good game.
That's right. And if those of you who are watching remember, Strawmaster is, of course, a returner. He also mentioned that if he did win this trip to Spain, he would bring his daughter. So this is a nice special gift he definitely wants to give her, and hopefully he can make it. Maybe it's fourth time's a charm. It's his fourth time, but we see right here. Oh my goodness, on Fuego.
Ooh.
Oh.
I know I mentioned this a while ago. He's a good player. I know him from like online, because I know he's also a streamer and he does like a lot of things, and he's probably like I'd say that he is on par with like being close to potentially performing at like a big stage, right? Like he's kind of like there. Like he just needs to practice more, and he can definitely be a potential like pro player if he ever wanted to. But on Fuego in general, I know he's very good. I played against him before a couple of times, and it was rough playing against him because he knows exactly what he's doing. I do feel like Louis is a very good player, and you know, we are on his part right there. He almost had a chance to score right there too. In the last showcase that he was in, he was a very good player to play against. He plays a lot of possession, as we saw that at half. I think he had like 67% possession or something like that. So he's definitely keeping control of the ball, but it's just that on the counter attack, it's looking like Omidy is definitely like having, you know, the upset on him there.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if Louis can break through here. We've seen his penalty shootouts. He nailed them all in 6 for 6, and we're seeing him play possession. Great, some skill moves here, utilizing Messi. Can he make this in front of the net?
That was a beautiful goal.
Does. Beautiful
that was
goal,
a
right?
great goal. That was a very nice goal. That was beautiful right there. And as that goal goes in, let's go ahead and check out Brody versus Misawisa. And it looks like Misawisa is actually winning. He is actually winning. Misawisa 5-0 against Brody. That's
Oof,
I don't know.
man.
I don't know how that is.
5-0. All right, here's El Misawisa. Oh, back to Brody. Can Brody come back?
The kids to me just look kind of weird. That's what I was thinking that. But as we say that, it looks like it looks like, you know, we have another goal there. Now it is 6-0. 6-0. So that looks interesting.
Interesting. It's a showdown.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
no, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. Let's go over to Xtrick point of view. He's playing up against Strawmaster. Let's see how he is doing on his. I know that we haven't had a chance to go to all of them, but I do want to check every single one of them to see how everyone does. These games have been a blockbuster, to say the least. I think we have another one there, a cheeky little play right there, you know, playing it to his strength, doing everything that he can. And yeah, I mean, you know, we've had a turn of events here. People right now are just dominating their opponents.
Literally, like savagery, 100%. Another 6-0 game that we are witnessing, friends. Honestly, this is where they saw the competition. They want to win this trip to Spain. They brought their A game, and guess what? They're not feeling bad about scoring however many goals they need to do.
They definitely are not. They are taking this very seriously. And you know, I want to say that this game is over. So if on Fuego is still playing, I would like to see how their game ended, or if they're still playing on theirs. I think they might still be playing as well. It might be close to the 90th minute, but I want to see if Fuego or Saint Muma won on theirs. I know we were talking about Saint Muma potentially coming back from his as well, so we'll see what goes on with that game right now. So we are on Fuego's point of view, and he did win 4-0. So 4-0 for on Fuego. So a lot of these games were just 4-0, 2 6-0s, and I believe the last one that we went to was like a 3-0 or 3-1 or something like that. So all these games today have been high scoring games. That was a good first round. It was very entertaining. A lot of high scoring games.
Absolutely agree. High scoring games. We saw 2 6-0s. We saw another 4-0. A lot of goals were scored. And guess what? That just means we have pure talent, puro talento in this show. So let's take a look at the leaderboard and see where things stand after round 1.
All right, so we see the friendly leaderboard after the first games right here. We have El Misawisa in first place with 3 points, tied up with Omidy, Fuego, and X-Trick, who all did win their games. And Brody, Louis Eterdia, Saint Muma, and Strawmaster all with 0 points, 5th, 6th, and 7th place respectively. So definitely have some competition out here, Melissa.
Absolutely competition. Now, again, this is just the first round of these friendlies, so there's still points to be earned. So, you know, there's definitely competition, but let's see what the matchups are for this next round.
Next up, we have Strawmaster versus On Fuego. We have Saint Muma versus X-Trick. We have Omidy versus Misawisa, and we have Brody versus Louis Eterdia. And we saw in the last one that Omidy won his, El Misa won his as well. So this is going to be a good game for them. And I'm excited to see how these outcomes will be for this one.
Absolutely. All right, let's get into it.
We have Misawisa with Atletico de Madrid. As always, we know he's a huge Atletico de Madrid fan. So, and we know Omidy's a huge Real Madrid fan. So this is going to be a good match for the books.
A Madrid classic right here, a derby to say the least. Derby by fandom, and derby right here that we see on screen, the Madrid derby. Let's see who's going to bring game. They're both our talented players, as we saw in the first round of friendlies, as we saw also in the penalty kicks. You know, I'm kind of going with Misawisa, just based off his skills. I think he might have a bit more skills, but Omidy definitely has the experience.
Okay, so since you're going for Misawisa, I'll say I will go for Omidy. We'll see how this goes, especially because I am a Real Madrid fan. So we'll see how this one goes. You know, we'll see how this one's go. The first 11 minutes, they're kind of filling each other out in general. They're playing slow. They both are losing the ball, but right here we see that Omidy gets a breakthrough. Will he score this? He does score. Oh my God, he does not score that.
He did it.
Oh no, I saw that go in. I saw that go in the back of the net.
Me too. Me too.
Those are mistakes you just cannot make right there. You need to score those.
Unforgiven.
Especially since we know how good Misawisa is. He won his last game 6-0, so we know that he is you know, no pushover, and he's gonna make his chances. So Omidy definitely does not have room to make these little mistakes. All right, but let's go ahead and go over to Louis Eterdia's point of view going up against Brody. When we come back to this one, I am going to assume we are going to have some goals. So I want to go check out everybody else as well. And it is 1-1, actually. It looks like Louis Eterdia was up and he just got scored on. So actually, no, he was down and, you know, he was up and he just got scored on. So let's see how this one goes. Louis Eterdia is Barcelona. And then, of course, Brody is Real Madrid. So tenemos otro clásico aquí. And let's see which one wins this Clásico too. So we have Louis Eterdia already attacking with Barcelona here. You know, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a tough one as well, because I know both of them are good players. You know, we've had both of them on the broadcast as well. And I don't even know how these games are gonna end, just because I know that all of them are skilled players. All of them have been playing to their best. They've done their homework. They've been trying to improve. So it's kind of hard to say who's going to win and who's not going to win at this point. But 1-1 for them. Let's go ahead and go over to Strawmaster's point of view. He is playing on Fuego. I think this is going to be a game to see. And as we say that, he had a chance to go right through. All right, so it's looking like Strawmaster right now playing against on Fuego. And Strawmaster is, I think he is losing. I gotta see the markers right now so I can see who is actually down. So yeah, Atletico Madrid is winning. So it looks like on Fuego currently is up 1-0. So 1-0 on this one. We talked about, Strawmaster has been trying very, very hard as well. He's trying to take his daughter to Spain. Woo. And it's just not looking like it's gonna happen if this continues on, as bad as that sounds. He has been improving his game in general. He's been playing a lot better from the first day that we saw him. So as I was saying before, like it's great to see that that progress that he's had over the last couple of weeks with us. So it's great to see that. But Fuego, like I said, is here to win these games. He's no pushover, and I definitely think he's one to watch, especially with the golden goals coming up next. So we'll see how all of that goes. But as we say that, Strawmaster has a chance and he misses it. But let's go ahead and take a look at Saint Muma. He is playing X Trick, and I don't really know how this game's gonna go. Okay, so we have Saint Muma right now in the second half. In the 47th minute, he is winning 3-0 against X Trick, and Saint Muma is a brand new player here. X Trick has been with us before, so Saint Muma is playing very well to his strengths, being able to be up 3-0 against X Trick right now.
Absolutely, what a great lead to have. It's looking very difficult for X Trick at this point. Now, if you're 3-0 down and you have a whole entire half to try to come back, Ugo, what would you do in this scenario in terms of tactics?
In terms of tactics, I think that he should go all out attacking. He has nothing to lose. Like the worst case scenario at this point is that he gets scored again, but it's already 3-0 and he only has like 4-minute half. So he doesn't have the longest time in general to score. So I would go all out attacking. I'd put a little bit of pressure. I'd set my tactic to pressure as well, to try and get that ball back as soon as possible. And that's what I would do. I know that you have a chance of getting scored a little bit easier like that, but at the end of the day, you're here to win these games, so you kind of have to give it your all, especially at this point in time. So that's what I would do if I was X Trick right now.
Well, yeah, that's a really great point. If you are, watching this and listening, and you're ever 3-0 or goals down, that's an interesting and very good advice or tactic from the gaming guru himself, Rated Ugo. Let's see there's not a lot of movement going on. It's perhaps another opportunity for Saint Muma.
Yeah, and let's go ahead and check out Omidy versus Misawisa, because last time we left off, I don't think there was a goal on their side, and I want to see how they're doing. So let's go ahead and check out Omidy right now. So right now it is a 1-1 game for them, and I knew this was going to be a tough game for both of them, because both of them are very skilled. No 6-0, no 5-0, no 3-0. It's either going to be a tie or it's going to be a 2-1 win for either one of these guys.
Absolutely. Just about 12 minutes left in this game, in this match. Let's see if anyone could score and come away with a win when it's most needed, of course, to snatch up those points to compete in the leaderboard.
Yeah, most definitely. And I know both of these guys want the win right here. And a tie, I won't say it will hurt both of them too much, but it definitely won't help their chances, especially if all the other players that were below them are winning their games. So I know both of them want to win to just be able to stay at the top four and not really have that worry going into golden goal, because in golden goals, anything can happen. They might get scored on first and you just never really know. So I know both of them are trying to score. And as we say that, Omidy has a really good chance here. I believe his defender is going to be able to get that, unless that is not a penalty. That was a clean ball right there. That is a very clean ball. They have 2 minutes left in game to see if one of them will score. And for me, I think this is going to end in a tie. And like I said, a tie for them isn't necessarily what they need or want, but both of these guys are really good, very competitive, and I don't think that that's a bad scoreline for them. And as I say that, never mind, I was gonna say, as I say that, Misawisa might have the last chance right here, and he does not. Okay, so the game is over. Let's go ahead and go over to Mr. Brody now and see how they finished up the game. I think they should be finishing up as well, because Brody, Omidy, and Misa started first. So let's see how Brody and Eterdia are doing. Okay, and like I said, right there we have it. Brody, Real Madrid, winning right now. He has the last chance as well, doesn't score, so Brody does win one against Louis Eterdia. Louis Eterdia once again loses just by 1 goal, but that just shows you how tough the competition is. I know Louis and I know Brody, we've seen them before. They all play very well too. And as I said, let's go ahead and go to Fuego as well. Let's see how he is doing against Strawmaster. But Melissa, yeah, I think that Omidy, Misawisa, Brody, Louis Eterdia, they've all been here before. They all have to play against each other again. Those games are just tough to play because all of them are about the same skill level. And this is exactly what you want to see in this type of scenario, right? You want to see either a tight game or a high scoring game. I personally like the high scoring games, but you know, sometimes it is where it is.
There's a lot that we can learn from this second round in terms of player skills and talent, and leading into, of course, the golden goal.
Yeah, no, and I think the golden goal next is gonna be very nerve-wracking for a lot of these guys. But you know, in general, I kind of saw a lot of this happening. Whenever we first started the showcase, I think I stated, I was like, I know Fuego is gonna do really well in this competition, and he definitely hasn't disappointed in terms of gameplay wise yet. We'll see how he does in golden goal. And all the other players as well that played did very, very well. Omidy did well. You know, he had that tie in the last one with Misawisa. We also had Brody versus Louis Eterdia, who both of them are really good players as well. Louis Eterdia unfortunately was just down short by 1 goal from both of his games. And then Saint Muma, who is a brand new player that we've had, he won, like, I want to say 3-4-0 against X-Trick after we left that match. So all of these games were, for the most part, kind of tight. And Saint Muma coming into that, I want to see how he performs in the golden goal, see if he can, you know, get a chance to be at the top as well. But regardless, I thought that was a very good 1v1s that we got to see today.
Totally. All right, let's check out the leaderboard to see how these results impacted.
All right, so our full round of friendlies is over, and after the 2 games that we had, we have Fuego, who was on fire in first place with 8 points. El Misawisa second place with 7 points. Omidy third place with 6 points. Saint Muma fourth place with 5 points. Brody fifth place with 4 points. X-Trick AF sixth place with 3 points. Louis Eterdia seventh place with 2 points, and we have Strawmaster in 8th place with 1 point. They definitely did not disappoint in the last games.
Absolutely not. Now we see that Fuego will be actually taking home a nice little something.
That is correct. Let's go ahead and bring him out and see what type of jersey he would want to take home with him, because he does get to take home with him any jersey he wants from any club. So let's go ahead and see from LaLiga, of course. So let's see what he says.
Hey, what's up, Hugo? So, I mean, I don't know if you know much about me, but I actually am a Real Madrid fan, but I will have to go with an Atletico Madrid jersey because they're just really nice, and I can't really pass that up.
Wow. That's a very big shock to me. Okay, so Real Madrid fan taking an Atletico Madrid jersey. Hey, that's fine with me, man. Congrats on winning the first round, man. That's awesome. That's awesome for you, man. So you get an Atletico Madrid jersey, but yo, man, this is your first time on the showcase. What do you think? What you think of the format so far? How was your experience so far with the 1v1 challenges, especially? And I was telling everyone here that I knew you were a player to look at when it came down to gameplay. So let us know your tricks and tips that you have for us as well.
I mean, obviously, I think I like the format. You got a little bit of trivia there. You got some penalties. I'm actually horrible at penalties, but even against Strawmaster, I actually missed one. So in terms of gameplay, I played against you a couple of times, and I'm pretty sure I beat you every single time. Just gonna throw that out there. But I've been playing for such a long time. I've been playing since, like I mentioned, since I was 4, and every year, you're kind of just adapting to the meta, and that's the only way to get better at this game is to kind of learn from other players and try to beat the game. And how do you get better? Just keep playing. Just bottom line is just keep playing and try to have fun. This game can get frustrating at times, but just keep your head up and have fun, man.
How many hours a week do you put in?
Lately, not that many. I haven't really been playing because I started my new position at work, and kind of just been focusing on my career. But before that, I was putting in like 8 hours maybe sometimes, just playing the life out of the game, and dropping a lot of money on Ultimate Team, but kind of down now.
Nice. Well, you'll be saving some money, that's for sure. But at the same time, it's great that you have that experience. You've been playing for so long, and now you chose that Atletico jersey. I guess you really like the new kit that was launched by them for this season, the bigger red striped one.
Yeah, since I was little, they've always had those sick, white and red jerseys, and it just seems like every year they just get nicer and nicer. I may not like the team per se, but I can't hate on the kid, so.
Love it. All right, well, congratulations again, and we'll get your info, and our team will be shipping out that Atletico de Madrid jersey to you. All right, Hugo, let's take one more look at the standings before we jump into that final challenge. that will determine who will be playing that 1v1 match with Sergiño Dest. All right, so here is the overall showcase leaderboard. Wow, have the points been earned? The points are going up there. In first place, we got Omidy with 19 points. In second place, we got Brody E with 18 points. In third place, Eterdia alongside Saint Muma, both with 13 points. In fifth and sixth place on Fuego and Strawmaster with 12 points. In seventh place, Misawisa with 11. And in eighth place, Extric AF with 10 points. So as we go on, Hugo, go on.
No, I was gonna say, so that win for On Fuego was really, really good for him, because in the last leaderboard that we looked at, he was in last place because he didn't do so in the trivia and the golden goal. He didn't do bad for say, but a lot of players did really well. So he was, I think, either in second to last or in last place. So that win right there really put him on to be able to go to that trip to Spain potentially if he does well in this golden goal. So that right there helped him out tremendously. And Omidy on top. Omidy, like we've been talking about him as well. He's been performing very well every single time that he's been here. Brody as well, and Eterdia as well. So it's going to be tough for all these four players. I want to say that all of them still have a chance to either make top four or not make top four. So we'll see how things end up with us for the next golden goal challenge.
What a huge performance from On Fuego and Misawisa and Saint Muma during the friendlies. I will never be able to emphasize this enough. Anything can happen, even when you're in such a good position in the leaderboard after 2 challenges. Now with this victory, On Fuego is now only 1 point behind that top 4 spot. Will he make his way through the final 4 spots, or will the pressure win him over during the golden goal? We will soon find out.
Things are close. Soon we'll know who will be moving on to play in the 1v1 versus Sergiño Dest. We're almost at the end of the gaming portion of our show, but before we move on to the golden goal, I want to thank LaLiga and Verizon again for putting all of this on. It's been really fun. It's been a great experience as well, and it's also great to have Melissa here with us. But thank you once again, Verizon and LaLiga, for hosting us.
It's surely been a blast. So, all right, now let's move into the final section before the participants, of course, meet Sergiño Dest.
Melissa, it's time for our favorite part of the show. And when I say it's our favorite, I do mean our favorite. We absolutely love the golden goals. Miami team, are you ready? And is everyone watching at home ready to see who will win and land a top 4 spot for the leaderboard to go to potentially Spain, of course? So they'll be able to play Dest. They'll be able to get that position to potentially be chosen by him to make it out to Spain in a free trip with them and one other. And we've completed a trivia challenge along with 2 FIFA challenges, penalty shootouts, and a 1v1 friendlies. The last section though is my favorite, golden goals. After this, I'll be sitting down with Miami Showcase captain Sergiño Dest for a FIFA masterclass, and after that he'll meet all of our gamers from the showcase. Once that wraps up, he'll be playing the top 4 players on the standing in a series of 1v1 friendlies, and after that he will pick one of them to go to Spain. So no pressure at all, Sergiño. It's all in your hands.
Yeah, for real. There's a lot more action to come. Let's jump into golden goals now. Ugo, want to explain how this next challenge will work?
Of course. We're going to be breaking up everyone up into 1v1 pairings. We'll have 1 match going on at a time, and the match will immediately end once the first goal is scored or at the end of the first half. The time it takes for a player to score a goal will be recorded, and the person with the fastest goal will receive 4 points. The second fastest will receive 3 points, and so it goes from there. Those who do not score first or at all will get 0 points for that round, and we'll have 2 rounds of gameplay.
Man, oh man, everything's on the line. No pressure, right?
Yeah, definitely no pressure. None at all. These guys are going to be in for the time of their lives. We'll evaluate who has scored the fastest goal among the participants that are tied to determine the winner as well.
So the stakes are incredibly high for this, so every second counts.
100%. Everything counts right now. They got to put it all on the line. This is their time to make it or break it.
Now, before we start, do you have any predictions?
I'm going to say On Fuego right now is not top 4, but I'm very confident he's going to make top 4. I think Omidy will stay at the top of the leaderboard. The only way that I don't see him going through is if he loses both games in like super early on. And same thing with Brody. I think those 3 will definitely make it, but I think the other spot for me, I don't know who will be. It's just going to be whoever does the best in this part of the show as well.
You're so right. We've seen a lot from Fuego, Omidy, Eterdia, Misawisa, Brody E. It's going to be a tight squeeze for this Final Four. And according to the leaderboard, we saw those tight points. So, let's see how this goes. Let's see. I mean, how are the teams looking? Who's going to match up against each other for these golden goals?
Okay, so first off, we have Fuego versus Saint Muma. And as I said, this game is going to be make it or break it for both of them because both of them are right next to each other in the leaderboard. So these guys definitely want to win. Next up, we have Eterdia versus Omidy. And, you know, as I was saying, Omidy right now is on top of the leaderboard. Eterdia is in that 5th place. So he right now is also he needs this win. He definitely needs it. Omidy does too, but these first 2 games are going to be really intense. Up next, we have Misawisa versus Brody, and same case scenario right there. Like all these guys just have around the same points in general. The person that wins will be at the top of that person. So every single game counts. They have to take these 2 games to heart. And then finally, we have X-Trick AF versus Strawmaster. And again, everyone still has a chance right now. It just depends on who can do it. First up, we have Fuego 0925 going up against Saint Muma. So let's go ahead and get into that game and see who will take the first game. All right, Melissa, it looks like we are starting off with Saint Muma as our POV for this game. He is going to be in the black kit, and Mr. Fuego is going to be with the Atletico. And, you know, as he said, he wanted the Atletico jersey. So he's been playing with them the whole time. But let's see who will come on top. And so far, he has not lost the ball. And as we always say, you know, in golden goal, you don't want to lose the ball. We see him using cheeky little skill moves there to try and take advantage of his opponent's defense, but nothing happened. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now we have Saint right now keeping possession in the middle of the field. You know, trying to fill out his opponent. I'm not sure who's going to take this one. Both of them played very well in all of the games. They beat very good opponents as well. So any of these guys can take it. I think that, you know, at this point, it's just going to be on who gets that lucky pass going through, because the defending on both parts has been very good. And as I say that, very nice through ball right there for Mr. Fuego. Isn't able to get it, but, you know, we'll see it. And it's already on the 12th minute, Melissa. You know, we always talk about this, but 12 minutes for the most part seems like a long time to not score a goal in a golden goal setting. So I know that that must be going through the mind right now. Oh, I gotta score right now.
Totally. Apologies before. It looked like my internet got a little slow, and then all of a sudden it sped up everything.
No, you're fine.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, as you mentioned, look, we're already past the 15-minute mark. You know, unfortunate, because we expect that other games will hopefully, you know, get a golden goal within the first 5 to 10. They're both now at this point nearing the 20th minute, trying to play that possession game, trying to, you know, actually come away with this game with a win, at least, since they know that time-wise it's not the greatest position to be in. But let's see right here if Saint Muma can get a goal.
Yeah, no, and you're not wrong. And you know, one of the biggest things with these two guys, they both look like really good defenders. So that's not really good for a golden goal setting, just because if you can't score, you only get, I believe you don't get any points if you go all the way to like the 45th minute. So it kind of sucks for them in that part, where if they're both really good at the game, very good defenders, you know, they're both good at attacking as well, as we can see, but defending matters a lot. And if they both defend around the same and they can defend every single ball, this could potentially go up to the 45th minute without a goal.
Totally. And that would be absolutely unfortunate given the talented players that they are. You know, like we mentioned this before, we've mentioned this every showcase. You could perform so well in one section or segment of the show, but then golden goal, it changes the tides. It changes so many factors when it comes to the leaderboard and scoring points. And here we have a goal. As we say that, Saint is able to get that goal in the 32nd minute. So it looks like Saint will be going through and winning the first round. Okay, so now we have Eterdia contra Omidy, Melissa. And you know, right before this game, I did say Eterdia, I feel like, has a little bit more pressure to win this match. We are on Luis cams, and he is Barcelona, and we have Omidy as Real Madrid. So, and as we say that, this is not good. This is not good for Mr. Louis.
You don't want to lose the ball there, especially when you start with it, because that can happen. And he got a little bit fortunate there. I'm not going to lie. He got a little bit fortunate that he did not get scored on there, because that could have been an easy goal for Omidy. And you know, something about Omidy is we talk about this every single time that we see him play. His finishing sometimes isn't up to par to everyone else's.
That's so true. You said that. Now, let's see if Lude gets an opportunity in front of the net and hits the post. Oh my goodness. How close was that? That should have been in.
That was insane. I thought that was going to go in. I thought that was going in. And with that right there, Luis Heredia's nerves could have been calmed down a little bit. But just as we say that, a counter attack can happen. And it does. And Omidy scores. I will say this. I have noticed Omidy scores a lot of counters. That is the thing. He always has less position than his opponent, but he always somehow scores more.
Brody.
Up next, we have El Misawisa versus Brody E. We were talking about that right before that. We're not really sure if it's Brody or Brody E, but El Misawisa versus Brody. We are in Misawisa's POV as he is Atlético de Madrid, and Brody E as Real Madrid. Let's see how fast they can score. In the last one, we had Omidy scoring like the 12th minute or something like that. And as we say that, he had a very good chance to score the fastest goal.
So close. What a great cross into, back post. Almost got it.
That was super close for him. And that would have been one of the fastest times as well. It looks like these games are going on for a little bit longer than we normally have them go. But I'm not complaining. We get to see them both defend well, both attack well, and it just comes down to who's the better player now. So right now we have Brody attacking Real Madrid. I don't know. Who do you think is going to win this one? I feel like this game can go either way. I know Misawisa was doing very well in the 1v1 challenges, and Brody kind of had a little bit of the luck wasn't on his side. So I'm curious to see what you think about this one.
We might find out right now. Oh wow!
I was thinking that.
Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth. And Misawisa looks like he's a little bit more crafty in front of the net, and there's the answer to your question.
Yeah, Misawisa goes into score in the 14th minute.
Oh man, here it comes. Strawmaster coming back. The returner against X-Trick AF. Now for Strawmaster, he has struggled in the final third, and he has struggled in his finishing. Let's see if he could come away with the fastest goal yet.
Yes. And we are on Strawmaster's point of view as he is in the pink kit with Barcelona, and he's playing against Barcelona as well with the black kit. So let's see how it goes. X-Trick, I think both of these guys today have been close as well to like getting there, but they just haven't been able to push that extra mile to get there. So one of these guys can, whoever wins this, unless it goes to a top 45th minute, they definitely still have a chance to also make it to top 4. But again, for them, I believe they have to win both games, and one of the goals has to be pretty fast as well. So they need to do the best that they can, and we'll see which one of these guys gets it, if any of them.
That's right. And we're already nearing the 10-minute mark, and we haven't seen anything close yet, but maybe they heard me, and now this is an opportunity, although it was just called offside. Man, this is, so far we've seen a level-headed game, I think. Not many opportunities yet earned or given, but very playing right here more in the midfield area. And I feel like, I think looking forward, X-Trick is going to provide us a little bit more with opportunities, or these attacking opportunities, really.
Yeah, and that's something that I think Strawmaster has struggled with throughout the whole showcase in general. It's not to say that he's a bad player or anything, but he definitely does struggle when it comes to attacking and finishing. He sharpened up his passing, he sharpened up his pace of the game, like playing a little bit slower. But that last part of it was just scoring is something that he still needs to work on. So we'll see, we'll see how he does in this one. And we've had X-Trick before on the channel, and he for the most part plays well too. And as I say that, he scores. So I think he heard me. Say that. So for the most part, he plays well too. And it looks like X-Trick will be taking the win with 18 minutes. So I believe the winner of the time is going to be Omidy with 13, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like it was close. Everybody went there. Everybody went to the limit. It could have been, no goals in general for our first game that we had. But It's very exciting to watch, and I definitely enjoyed watching Golden Goals. As you know, we say it's our favorite part of the show too.
Yeah.
At least mine is.
No, definitely. Hands down, my favorite part too. And as you mentioned, I mean, we saw the goals being scored, and that's the most important part. Although as fast as we expected or want, there's still another opportunity, and that is in this second round to see if they could score that golden goal quicker. And of course, come away with the most points that will affect this leaderboard.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think that, like, you know, I always say this, but I definitely think it's true. Anybody still has a chance to get top 4. But with that being said, a lot of these guys also have a chance to get out of the top 4. So there's kind of like that pressure on both sides to see, you know, what you're going to do. But regardless, let's go ahead and check out the leaderboard to see where everyone stands going into the final challenge round before the leaderboard is finalized. And the top 4 players go on to face Sergiño Dest with the hopes of winning a trip to Spain, which I know all of these guys really want. Okay, so after the first golden goal challenge, we have Omidy in first place with 4 points. Misawisa goes to second place with 3 points. Xtrick AF third place with 2 points. Saint Muma in fourth place with 1 point. And then we have Brody, Eterdia, Fuego, and Strawmaster in the bottom 4 with 0 points. But again, anything can happen. These guys can still come back and win their next game, and this could look completely different for the next section. All right, so no pressure, but just so you guys know, this is the time where you make it or break it. There's no going back. You got the last one. We have Strawmaster versus Fuego, and we know Strawmaster definitely needs that win. We know Fuego definitely needs to. So we have Saint Muma going up next versus Xtrick, Omidy versus Misawisa, and we have Brody versus Eterdia. All right, it looks like the game is already underway. We are 7 minutes in, and Strawmaster's point of view right here, going up against Fuego. We both know both of these guys need to win, and Fuego right now attacking. I believe that is going to be an offside. It is an offside, unfortunately for him.
Offside.
That would have been the fastest time that we've had so far. We know Fuego is definitely not happy about that one, but let's see what happens here. We have Strawmaster. We see Strawmaster in this game actually attacking a lot more. So let's see if that kind of, you know, pays out for him. But as we say that, Fuego does look like he also has all of his team up. I think like, you know, we talked to Fuego a little bit before, and like I said, he's a very good player, so he knows what to do. He knows that in golden goal you have to score, and I don't think he's scared to push up with his players, you know, at all. So I know he's confident about his ability, and I for one think Fuego will be winning this game. It just depends on how long it'll take him to do it, because time matters as well. There's so much on the line. You don't have enough time to do it. And as I say that, he does a nice little bridge.
Oh, no.
Doesn't get the goal. Oh no, he is kicking himself for that one. And as you see, Melissa, he is playing a 3 at the back formation because he just wants his whole team pushed up. So let's see if that works out for him, because you know, Strawmaster could come out and win too. Oh, and as I say that, I think that the pressure of having, you know, more players up top definitely helped. Strawmaster wasn't able to keep up with that, and he is now 21 minutes. Okay, Melissa, up next we have Saint Muma versus Xtrick AF. Let's see how this goes, because I think these guys have already faced off each other a couple of times today. So once, I believe, not a couple, once, but they have played against each other. So we'll see how the outcome is for golden goal. And I know Saint Muma won his last one, so let's see if he can keep that up, and let's see if he, you know, gets another victory on him. But Saint Muma right now is attacking. He is, you know, we see him playing the little tiki-taka there, shoots it, doesn't score it, gets the ball back though, which is good. You want the ball back as fast as possible in a golden goal match. So let's see if he can make something happen here. That's a very good opening, very good play, shoots it, scores.
Oh, he could have slipped. No, he could have slipped it in. A pass inwards. He's definitely kicking himself for that. He had his opportunity right in front of net. At least he draws a foul right there at the corner, you know, gets a set piece opportunity, but man, he should have scored that.
The same thing was happening for Fuego in the past game. He was getting very unlucky with his shots. I think that would have gone in if the defender wasn't able to get his leg out right there. But as we say that, he gets another chance there. He doesn't score right there. So
my goodness.
Right now, it looks like Xtrick is still alive and breathing, but he might not be breathing for too long, because it just looks like Saint is on him 24/7. He is putting the pressure. He's going to shoot that, and he scores. So Saint with the 12 minutes and 33 seconds of time is what it takes him to score. And up next, we also have Omidy versus Misawisa. It will be a good game.
Now we have an opportunity. Oh, Could
That
be
was a
drawing
smart foul.
outside
That
the
was
box
a-
or inside.
That was outside. That was outside, but that was a smart foul
It's a
right there.
great
That was going to be a
foul.
goal. He did get a red card, but you kind of have to risk it at this point. If he would have gone through right there, he definitely would have scored. And let's see if he actually scores this free kick right here. I'm kind of curious. I haven't seen anyone score a free kick on the showcase yet, and he does not score it.
man.
So I was kind of looking forward to that, but you know,
Same.
Omidy right there had the chance. Misawisa could not take that chance of letting him score there, because as we know, it's golden goal. It's over if he scores. So he decided to take the red card and foul. And let's see if it works out for him, because right now Misa is attacking. He might have done the smart move right there. He might get this here, and it just goes off of the player. Oh my god.
So
That-
close.
That was his chance. That was his chance for victory there, and he might have messed up. Omidy almost messed up getting out of his box right there. That's something that we also talk about in the last showcase. We had a couple of people pass it from their goalkeeper to the attacker because they were rushing things. So you don't want to do that. And let's see, did it work out for Misawisa? It does not.
I'm not gonna lie, Ugo, like this match is definitely the most fast-paced we've seen yet today. I think the most level-headed. You know, they're both players, very creative. Their passes, their through balls have been phenomenal as well, but they're defending too. I mean, we saw the red card. That was a great defensive. Oh, and we got a goal. And we got a goal.
Get a goal. Unfortunately for Misawisa, that second, strategic foul did not work out in his favor. Omidy gets the ball and he does score.
Now we have Brody against Louis Eterdia. We have Brody's point of view right now. Let's see if they can get the quickest goal yet in this golden goal showdown.
Yes, and both of these guys need it because, Misa, it was Brody, Louis Eterdia, and Misawisa actually. No, not Brody. Louis Eterdia and Misawisa were right next to each other in terms of points. So if Louis takes this, he could be in a very good position since Misa just lost his game. So we'll see how this one kind of turns out. It is the last golden goal that we'll have. So hopefully it's a good one. And by a good one, I mean like under 10 minutes, of potential scoring time. So that would be nice to see. I want to see one under 10 minutes because we haven't seen one today yet.
Not yet, that's for sure. Right now, we haven't seen anything too great yet, except for that first cross in the first 2 minutes or so. But nothing, a big opportunity. Let's see if Louis Eterdia can slip through right here. Going for the cross.
And he's playing slow. He's playing, he's trying to play for the win. Which honestly I kind of respect it. He needs to get this win, and he's trying the best that he can as well. But with that being said, we can't stress enough that time does matter when it comes to these games. But realistically speaking, I think that he'd be better off getting the win instead of doing it super fast in terms of like where all his other opponents kind of ended. So it's not the worst strategy that he has, but a faster goal would have been a lot better for him if he wins, of course.
Totally, if he wins.
Yeah,
now,
if he wins.
Brody has an opportunity right here, but Louis Eterdia defended well.
Yeah, and we go back to that topic, like we've had people that have are defending very well today. They know how to play the game a lot better. They studied up, and we either see a lot of goals or we see a really tight game. And for the most part, all of these games have been pretty tight in general. Everyone's had opportunities. And as we say, that beautiful goal right there. That was a beautiful goal. 22 minutes. I believe that was Dembele as well that scored it. So that was a nice goal. Nice little,
very nice
little bridge as well towards the end right there. And yeah, so it looks like, golden goal is over, unfortunately for us. But I am excited to see how the leaderboard is going to end up. I want to see who's on the top four. I want to see who's in the bottom four. I want to see how everything turns out now. Okay, so it looks like we have our golden goal leaderboard here. Omidy once again gets first place, gets 8 points. Saint Muma gets second place with 7 points. El Misawisa gets third place with 5 points. On Fuego gets fourth place with 6 points. Louis Eterdia gets fifth place with 4 points. Sixth place, X-Trick AF with 3 points. Brody, seventh place with 2 points. And we have Strawmaster in last place with 1 point. So what do you think of these standings, Melissa?
Unfortunate, first off, for Strawmaster, the four-time returner, being at the bottom of the table. Definitely not what he was expecting. As for Omidy, massive props for him. He came into this win wanting to get results, and he did really well in the golden goals. And as you can see, top of the golden goal leaderboard. I think I'm really eager to what the final leaderboard is going to look like. Now, let's see who wins this jersey.
So as our previous showcases, Omidy already won 1 jersey. So we're going to go ahead and give it to the second place winner, which is going to be Saint Muma. So Saint Muma will be receiving the jersey. Omidy, my guy, congratulations on winning the Golden Goal Challenge. How do you feel about winning today on 2 occasions, actually?
It feels great, you know. This is, I mean, I can't believe I won two times. For the last showcases, for some reason, I felt kind of lucky because I was always playing against the better guys. But this time they were, I mean, Eterdia and Misawisa, they're great players. You saw on the full-time games how we struggle each other. I mean, it was like a 1 goal difference, and then it was a tie. But golden goals, yeah, like you said, you gotta get your opportunities and don't miss, and you know.
Yeah, man. Well, congrats, dude. Congrats. So Saint Muma, my guy, congrats on winning the jersey.
Thank you.
This is the overall showcase leaderboard. In first place, we got Omidy with 27 points. In second place, we got Brody with 20. Third place, Saint Muma with 20 points. Fourth place, on Fuego with 18 points. And then in fifth place, Eterdia with 17 points. Sixth place, Misawisa with 16 points. Seventh place, Strawmaster with 13 points, as well as X-Trick in eighth place with 13 points. Wow. Now remember, the top 4 on this list are moving on to play 1v1 matches against Sergiño Dest for that chance to go to Spain. Wow. What an overall showcase leaderboard that we're looking at, right, Hugo?
Correct. And you know, we said it from the beginning, it was going to be a crazy ending to this. We have 2 newcomers that are going through, and then we also have 2 players that have been on here before as well. Omidy does take it with 27. And congratulations to Saint Muma and On Fuego for making it on their first time appearing on the showcase. That is actually very, very impressive. I for myself, I think that every single game that we watched today was a really fun match. Everyone was playing to their best of their ability. All the games were super close or just high scoring and just a lot of fun to watch. So definitely need more of these. More of these we definitely need. Omidy, how do you feel about playing Sergiño Dest in general? Like, how do you feel? I know you've had a chance to play with a couple other people, but how do you feel about getting another chance to play with another captain con Sergiño Dest?
Okay, first of all, I don't know who's on top of the list. You know, I can get the controller back. I don't know who was playing for me. Cause, I mean, I didn't expect that. Be with 27 points. I know that for a fact. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it's definitely a boost to match up tomorrow against Sergiño. I feel like he's a young guy, definitely younger than me. So it's a great experience. You know, I played against I'm playing against 3 of the guys that of the captains who participated in this. I missed out on one, but hey, it feels great. I mean, I definitely never forget this opportunity. Yeah, I'm grateful.
Well, congratulations, man, honestly, on getting first and going on through. Brody, my guy, how do you feel about getting the chance about playing Sergiño Dest as well? I know that you've also been on the showcase before, so what's your feelings going through right now?
Honestly, well, today started off pretty strong and ended off like going downhill for me, but lucky enough I got slid in at the end. But Sergiño Dest is a Barcelona player. I'm a Barcelona fan. I'm just excited to meet him and not only as well to play him as well. So I mean, I'm just excited.
That's great, man. Yeah, no, I can't imagine how excited you guys are in general to meet him. I think it's a really cool opportunity. My man Saint Muma, congrats once again, man. You get a jersey today. You get to go through to the next stage. How do you feel about getting a chance to play, against Sergiño Dest? Also get to talk to him, meet him in general.
I mean, again, it's I want to be thankful for the opportunity of playing against Sergiño Dest. I mean, I was so happy when he joined Barcelona. I'm a Barcelona fan, obviously. Been following the team since I have memory. So the fact playing with one of the Barcelona stars is just like an amazing experience. Like I don't have words to describe how it will be.
Well, man, I'm super happy to hear that. I hope that you get all your answers answered, and I know it'll be a great experience for you, man. And congratulations on making it to the top 4. And now we have on Fuego. Man, how do you feel about getting to play against Sergiño Dest here in a little bit? What are your thoughts going through? I know this is your first time on the showcase. We kind of brought you in last minute, but you made it here, man. We were talking about that. We were like, it'd be awesome if you make it. So how do you feel?
I was a last minute addition. We kind of didn't know what was going to happen with this. Kind of, a surprise. But in terms of playing against Sergiño Dest, it's pretty cool because I'm actually a big U.S. soccer fan. And I'm actually going to go see them play the World Cup qualifier in Nashville. I know that's your hometown.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I'll be going to Nashville on September 5th, and I'm going to be watching the U.S. Team, and hopefully he hooks me up with some better seats.
Wait, are you from the Nashville area?
No, I'm from Chicago.
Oh, you're driving down. I might actually be at that actually. My family invited me to see if I wanted to go, but it just depends. So anyways, man, it'd be cool if we got to meet you, but congratulations once again, man. That's really, really cool. I'm glad you're going to get that experience. Also, you're a big US national soccer fan, so that's great. And congratulations.
Thank you to all of you for participating, whether you're on to the Final Four, whether you're not. And a true pleasure to get to know each and every one of you. And, I think Hugo, based off what he says in terms of, skills and everything, all of you have played really great. Unfortunately, some of whether it was trivia questions, penalty kicks or golden goal, it's just how crazy the showcase can be. But thank you all again for being with us.
No matter where you landed on the leaderboard, you're all going home today with a La Liga ball. Then we'll see our top 4 players face off against Miami Showcase captain Sergiño Dest in a series of epic 1v1 matches that could take them to Spain.
Yeah, that's right. And guess what? Dest is pretty good, so I hear. So those guys better get ready to play up against him. It amazes me every single time of how hard it is to predict the final top 4, even after 3 challenges. What a comeback from On Fuego. He brought his A game to finish in the top 4, which is now comprised of 2 familiar foes and 2 new ones. I can't wait to see these guys play against Sergiño Dest. This will be a lot of fun. Now, I wonder it is finally going to be Omidy's day. Let's find out, but right before we do that, I'm going to pass things over to Mondo Fresco.
He is the first American to play in FC Barcelona. I am very, very excited. He's an American professional soccer player who plays as a fullback for FC Barcelona and the U.S. national team. He started his career with Ajax before moving to FC Barcelona. At the start of the 2019-2020 season, Sergiño is the first American to ever play for the FC Barcelona's first team, as I mentioned. Now, Sergiño, I am very excited. As I said, man, you are already a legend here in the States. Talk to me, man. How are you? Are you in the dark over there, man? What's going on?
No. I'm just ready for the games.
that's how you stay focused, right? You create a whole mood.
Yeah, that's it, man. Can't wait to play. Let's see what these guys have.
Now, I'm sure you've heard a lot about the All-Star Gaming Challenge presented by Verizon. Sergiño, talk to me, man. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you, trying to figure out how you're gonna make this difficult decision on picking the winner to go head out to Spain, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard decision. I'm really excited to play and see what the guys have, like the FIFA skills. For me, I play it pretty often, but I'm an okay player, so it's just see what the guys have, and hopefully they will surprise me.
Now, Sergiño, what are you looking for when it comes to a teammate, man?
To a teammate, yeah, he has to play like a teammate, pass the ball sometimes, but he also like sometimes, when my player is tired, I give him the ball and he has to make his own action and does his own thing, so he has to be able to score and to defend really well, because sometimes my defending in FIFA, it's a little bit bad. You know, it's a little bit hard for me. But as a teammate, you know, you have to be able to defend and help me a little bit.
Awesome. And now talk to me about the qualities that you're looking for in a gamer, you know, as a teammate. Like some of the guys like Luis Garcia went based on one thing, and then Hector Herrera went based on another thing. It's some people just pick whose personality they like the most. Someone picked the best player that they played during this gaming challenge, man. What qualities are you looking for?
For me, I'm looking for the best player, man. I'm looking for the best player. You know, personality, to have personality in a FIFA game. You know, it's nice, but I want to win. So I feel like the best player has to be on my team.
We're gonna go into the masterclass over with my brother Hugo. Ready, Hugo? Talk to me, brother. How's it going over there, man?
Hey, Mondo. Hey, Sergiño. ¿Cómo estamos? It's good to be here with you guys as always. You know, it's good to see you guys, man. It's good to see you guys. I'm really excited here to be a part of all this. Thank you to LaLiga and Verizon as well for making all this possible. But Sergiño, I'm very honored, man, to be here with you, being able to talk to you for a bit.
Young legend, man. Of course.
Man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Well, let's go ahead and get into the FIFA Masterclass, Sergiño. We'll talk a little bit about, you know, I heard you say that, you know, your defending might be a little bit dodgy, so I might be able to give you a little bit of pointers. But let's take it over to the Masterclass. I'll show you a little bit on how your card is. You know, you give us your opinions and all that kind of stuff as well. So let's get into it. Sergiño, here we have your card, man. We have your card right here, as you guys can see. Everybody right here. So Sergiño, this is the card that FIFA gave you as soon as the game came out. You were obviously with Ajax back then, so it's changed a little bit now that, you know, you've kind of like upped your game a little bit. But I did want to get your point, you know, your point of view on your card when it first came out. As you can see, they did give you 87 pace, man. They give you 58 shooting, 71 passing, 79 dribbling, the 67 defending, and 63 physical. But I want you to tell me, like, what were your thoughts when you saw the card? What were something that you thought should be improved? Is there anything that you think you could improve yourself as well?
Yeah, I think I could improve. Obviously, I'm a young player, so it's just my second card. But I think overall, you know, like my physicals could be a little bit higher. I think maybe like, I don't know, 68, 69 or something. And defending could be like, I don't know, 74, 73, something like that. And maybe my pace could be like 89. I
like that a lot. Some of the players that we've had here before have said, you know, like they had like, I'm gonna say, let's say for example, someone had like 70 passing, you're like, I want my passing to be like 90. So they went like really far and above of what, you know, what they think they should have had. I like that you kept it a little bit more to like what the card is. But yeah, man, honestly, like whenever this first came out, a lot of people were using it in general, just because it was a fast-paced card. And you know how FIFA works, right? Like at the beginning of the year, you try and get like an overpowered team to use. And if a card is for the most part like cheaper than normal, then people will go for it. But now heading into like, you know, you moving to Barcelona and stuff, you get your first ever Team of the Week card. And I know you said you play Ultimate Team, so I know you know about the Team of the Week cards. Here, as you see, this is kind of like what I feel it should have started with in the beginning, you know, an 81 rated card, obviously the right wing back card right there. You got your physical up to 71, your defending up to 75, your dribbling also went up a little bit, passing, shooting, but the pace went up to a 93. And this is when people really started to kind of look at the card and use it a little bit more. But looking at it, how do you feel about your upgrade in this, man?
Yeah, I feel really blessed, man. But actually, I think, yeah, maybe next FIFA my card should be like this. I think so, man. So it's a nice card. I think I improved a little bit, and you know, obviously now I'm not a player at Ajax anymore. You know, now I'm playing for Barca, so I feel like, you know, I have to improve. I still have to improve a lot, but I feel like I can be a little bit higher, and I can be at least 80. Yeah. So
yeah, no, definitely. I feel like 80 would be a good start. Especially like you said, you know, you moved on to a bigger club. You're doing really well. You're and your performances will have a lot to do with it in FIFA. So I'm really looking forward to next year potentially even seeing, like a higher rated card. I know me and you talked a little bit about your 99 card that you have. So maybe one of these days we'll be able to have like an end of the year, Dest card with like a 95, 96. I feel like that'd be really, really awesome.
So thank you, Hugo, once again, man. We're shaking things up a bit and bringing on our participants from the Miami Showcase. And here they are back on screen. We got Omidy, Fuego, Brody, and Saint Muma. First up, we have Fuego. He's a first-time showcaser here, first-time participant and a long-time player of FIFA since 2001. Fuego, are you ready, man?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm excited.
That does not sound like you're excited. Who says it? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited. You got to be like, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to go to Spain. Woo! You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy that you need, man.
No, I hear you, but when I'm playing FIFA, I'm all business, man. I gotta keep it. Gotta keep it professional.
Okay. All right, man. I hope during the match, man, that the energy comes out. I'll be joined by my co-host, Ready Hugo, to call the matches. So let's get this started.
Alrighty, guys, we're about to kick things off with Fuego 0925 and of course Sergiño Dest. Sergiño Dest will be playing as Barcelona. He did say he wanted to play with his player in game, so he did choose the team. And Fuego playing with Atlético de Madrid. Now, Mondo, we have a good game coming up right here. What are your thoughts? This is gonna be the first time that we see Sergiño Dest play. I've already seen Fuego play, and he was a top-notch player. Let me tell you.
You know what? I like how you always come in and you talk very highly of our players. I would like for you to. Oh wow!
And as we say that, big mistake right there, and Fuego capitalizes. Of course, now is up 1-0, man. So what was that you were about to say, Mondo? Because I'm curious. I
was gonna say that I would like for you to come in and also gas up our guests, our
cheeky little skill move right there by Dest. I like to see that. No, yeah,
of captains, course. Be like, all right, I saw Fuego play, but Sergiño Dest, I heard is a beast.
I always try and hype up the players because they're trying to win a trip to Spain here, so you always gotta try and hype them up, get ready for the occasion, try and put a little pressure on the captain as well here and there. So that's really the motive of the whole thing. I might try that for the next one.
See, like, all right, no, but you know what, I kind of like the balance, because I could join Sergiño, I could be on Sergiño's team, and say that he is a beast and that he's gonna score 10 goals on Fuego today, and then we got a good battle going back and forth. So I think it balances out.
Yeah, it might as well could be, but starting off the game, man, we see that Fuego already scored one. A little bit of a mistake right there by Sergiño Dest in terms of defending, and as he mentioned, he did have a little bit of problems with that. So we'll see how he adjusts to everything. He does a little a good pass there. Unfortunately, will be offside for him. But Sergiño, we talked to you a little bit about you being in Miami and all that kind of good stuff, but I want to get your thoughts. You've been in Spain now for a bit. How's your Spanish coming along living in Spain now?
Poco a poco. It's getting better, but I still got some work to do.
Poco a poco. Okay, that's good, man.
How's your Catalan?
My Catalan is not good. Good.
All right, man. Well, we see that, Fuego right now hasn't said a single word, man. He is concentrated. He wants to win this game. You see, he looks very serious, and he just wants to win this game. He wants that chance to take it to Spain. We'll see what we can do. He gets a good little bridge right there. Good shot, and he does score the second goal, and he is now 2-0 up against Dest. All right, man. Dest, what are the tactics gonna look like now that you're down 2-0, man?
I don't know, man. I'm just playing. Just go
playing
for it.
And you know what, Sergiño, I think you got to play a little more defense, man. You're letting up a little too much back there, and that's something that Sergiño did touch on. The defending becomes a little more difficult than the offensive play on FIFA for him. So I think that's what we got to do, Sergiño. We got to step it up back there.
Yes, sir.
As we say that though, man, you know, like Fuego, I've known him for a while now. I play him here and there in FIFA, and you know, he was the last participant to come onto the showcase. And we talked about this on the last one, in the last section, Mondo, before you came in. But we said, wouldn't it be something for him to come onto the show last minute and win the trip to Spain? So we'll see if that happens in the end. You know, we'll see how all that happens. He's a good player. You know, like I knew he was going to be a good player. I knew he was going to give everyone a run for their money. We also have 3 other great competitors here today. But as we go over to the first half, right now it is 2-0 for Fuego. Let's see if Sergiño Dest can come back. We see Fuego having, you know, 58 possession here. Dest hasn't taken any shots. For the most part, it's been all on Fuego. I'm curious to see what Dest does tactically to try and change that in the second half.
You know, you can see the play for Fuego that, you know, he has been playing since he was a lot younger. 1998 is what I have here in my notes that he's been playing. So I think it shows, man. The long time play is definitely coming in clutch right now.
No, definitely, man. I think I started playing in like 2005 or something. So 1998, man, that's a long time. That's a very long time of playing the game. And as you see here, really good skill moves, is patient with the ball, takes a good shot, not able to make another one there. But in general, man, like, you know, you have a good game here. He hasn't said a single word, Mondo, so you know he's concentrated. And you see him take a back flick there and isn't able to capitalize on it. But this man is concentrated, man. He's not saying a word. He wants to win. We see Dest as well as a little concentrated now too. You know, I know he wants to get 1 goal on the board, and I think he will get at least 1 goal on there.
Fuego, how you feeling, man?
A little nervous, man, but having fun. Not every day you get to play against a U.S. soccer star, you know. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Don't be so dense, man. You know, like loosen up a little. Talk to Dest. Ask him a couple of questions. That's what this whole showcase is also about. And we see Dester as well using the bridge. That's a very, very common move to use. It's a very effective move, especially in the back of the line to like get past the last defender. So both these guys definitely know how to play the game, man.
Oh
yeah. Hey, Fuego, I know you're giving Sergiño. Oh no!
Oh my! And that goes in.
There you go.
After 3 chances.
There you go. Oh man.
Sorry, what was that?
I was about to say, I know you're giving Sergiño his flowers. You know, telling him that, you know, he's not every day that you get to play with such a great U.S. Player, but at the same time, man, right now he's your competition, bro. So bring it.
Nah, definitely. But I mean, I look up to these guys, man. I mean, Sergiño's like maybe 2 years younger than me or 3 years younger than me, and I look up to him, man. Just what he's doing for my country is unreal, man. You know, like likes of him, Gio Reyna, obviously Pulisic.
Yep.
I'm excited, man, what the future holds for us.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Fuego, how old were you when you were playing FIFA in 1998?
I was 4, man. I mean, I wasn't very good, obviously. I was just there, you know. Sometimes they would have the remote like unplugged for me, you know. They kind of just tell me that it was plugged in.
That doesn't count, man.
That's funny. I used to do that to my little brother all the time. He would always want to play. It wouldn't matter what game we were playing. He always wanted to play, and I would always just leave it unplugged there. The very, very good try right there as well by Fuego, man. 1998 playing FIFA. That's crazy. I don't even think I had a console back then, Mondo.
Yeah, man. 1998 France World Cup. Sergiño, you were born in 2000, right?
Yeah, I'm born in 2000, man.
Yeah, man. Sergiño wasn't even born yet.
I wasn't.
Dang, man. You got 2 years on him right now. All right. Well, as we see here on Fuego, once again, attacking isn't able to get it. You see that from Fuego, though. He just keeps attacking consistently, not letting up. He is winning. He's not trying to play defensively. He's just trying to get as many goals on the board as possible. And 3-0, 84th minute. I still have hope that Dest is going to score 1 goal. You know, we'll see if it happens. But what are we thinking, Mondo? Oof. That was nice. That was really nice.
I want to see 4-1, man. 4-1.
Yeah, I do want to see a goal from Sergiño here. I know Sergiño is at least going to get it on the board tonight. He has 3 more players to play up against here in a little bit. So we'll see how the tides change with the other games. Sometimes it takes our captains one game to really get situated and ready. You know, before
nice game, bro. Nice
and,
game.
And as we say that, man, Fuego wins this game 4-0. Man, how you feeling? How you feeling, Fuego?
I'm excited, man. I'm happy. Hopefully he still considers me as a teammate, even after I just beat him like that. But I mean, it's unreal experience, man. Just for me to be here and playing against a great player like him, in terms of like, you know, real life football, and it's just unreal, man. I'm honestly like, I'm speechless right now. Like I sound a little jittery. I'm nervous, but it's just amazing to be here.
Well, that was a great game, man. You definitely brought it. Sergiño, how do you feel after this first match?
I feel a little bad, man. Feel a little bad, but yeah, next game we go again. But it was a great game for him, you know. I had nothing to bring into it, so yeah, just hope for the best for the next game.
All right, Mondo. Up next, we have our second game. It's going to be Dest versus Saint Muma, and it's going to be a Barcelona versus Barcelona. Dest will be in the pink kit, and we see Saint Muma coming in with the home kit of Barcelona. So let's go ahead and see how this second game turns out for them, man. What are you looking for in this match, Mondo?
You know what? It's very, very even, obviously, when 2 players pick the same team. So this is when we get to see who brings their game, who has the best skill. There's no advantage. There's no, disadvantage either. So yeah, man, I'm not really looking forward. I'm not looking forward to anything in particular. I'm just looking to see who's going to bring their game here today, man.
Very, very true, man. Very, very true. Saint Muma, let me ask you a question, man. How are you feeling? You know, just having a chance right now. You're playing against a U.S. national team player. What is going through your mind right now? Like, you know, what are your thoughts? And as we say that, he misses up. Be nervous there.
Nah, it's all right.
But how are you feeling, man? How are you feeling? Let us know.
I mean, it feels again unbelievable. I was talking to my friends last night, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna play against Sergiño Dest. Like, they couldn't believe it either. So it's still like, being here playing against him, I still can't believe it. Like, that's how it is.
No, it definitely is an honor, man. It's not every day you get to play against a celebrity of that magnitude, man, especially in FIFA. So it's good to have you here with us, man. And Des, you know, on your point of view, you just played on Fuego. Now you're playing up against Saint Muma. What's the difference in gameplay so far that you've noticed? We see you with a little cheeky through ball there, crosses it, and he actually does score. We do get a beautiful goal. We gotta hype Dest up here. You know what I'm saying? But golazo by Dest right there, man. But what's your thoughts right now, Dest? You know, you score your first goal of the weekend, and you know, what's the difference between the 2 players that you've noticed so far in the first 20 minutes?
I'm happy that I scored. Yeah, I don't know. I think I made a mistake in the game before, like really early, and it was just like, well.
Ooh,
I think
nice dribbling right there by Saint Muma, and he does capitalize on that. Yeah, Des,
Hugo,
as
don't
we
distract
mentioned
him,
before,
man.
Wait, what was that, Mondo?
Don't distract Dest.
Yeah, you distract me, man. Come on.
Hey, in my eyes, Des is still 1-0. All right, in my eyes, it's still 1-0, man. It's still 1-0.
That's not what I see up on the screen, man. All right, I'm telling you
Your
right now.
Your eyes are deceiving you today, Mondo.
Oh man, you know, I'm thinking we're gonna go 3-1 today on this game with Saint Muma.
Man, Saint Muma's had 2 good chances.
What are your thoughts, Hugo?
Honestly, I want to say that both of these guys are going to score at least 1 or 2 more each. You know, we've seen Saint Muma already with 3 really solid attacks. It could be 3-1. It could be, and as we say that, he gets a little bridge there as well. We see everyone coming out with the bridges today. But yeah, man, I definitely see at least another 2-3 goals coming out of this whole game. I'd say like a 4-3, 3-2 ending at the very end. Maybe a tie we'll also see.
All right, man. I think we're gonna see. I'm sticking with my 3-1, but I don't know who's gonna score the 3.
Come on.
And
We
as
shall
we say
see.
that, man, we have Saint Muma with another shot, and he
Ooh.
does score another one right there. Beautiful goal there. Goes over crossbody, and now we have a 2-1 game, Mondo. Let's see if this continues on for Saint Muma, or if Dest can come back and take the lead once again. But you did call it 3-1, so we'll see if that happens.
Sergiño, what are you changing game-wise, like gameplay-wise, on this second match as opposed to the first?
Actually, nothing. Actually, nothing. Just trying to play to my best, the best as I can.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Ooh.
We see
Oh,
Saint
ooh.
Muma with a nice little dribbling, takes a long shot outside the box. And let me tell you, Mondo, we do not see a lot of long shots outside of the box in the showcase. We have not seen many or any goals, if at all, since we started the showcase. So I think it's good to see a person, you know, coming out and trying those long shots, see what they can do. He barely misses that as well, but as we say that, the first half does end. And it's a 2-1 right now. You know, Dest keeping a little bit more possession. The last one also has a goal on the leaderboard, so it could be anybody's game still. There's definitely time for him to come back, and there's a lot of time as well for Saint Muma to continue scoring and, you know, try and prove himself as the person to go to Spain. Now, Mondo, something that I did notice before we even started the game, we were watching them, you know, select their teams, select their formations. The last two players, Muma and Fuego, did start with the formation 4-4-2. And that formation in FIFA in general is really, really good. You have two strikers which help out, you know, comparing to playing like in a 4-3-1, in a 4-3-2-1 where there's only one. And then you also have your wingers, so you have both sides to attack. So that formation in this game works perfectly. It's one of the most used formation, that and the 4-2-3-1. It depends on if you like the two striker formation or the one striker. And today we have seen that, and a nice little free kick. We haven't seen a free kick goal either, man, so hopefully we see one before, you know, the showcase ends today. That'd be nice.
That would be nice. I think it's pretty funny to see that, you know, you could see your opponent's screen on our screen. So I think that gives them an advantage. Whoever's the goalie, it gives them a nice little advantage there, where they know where the ball's gonna go, right?
Yeah, no, definitely, man, definitely.
But that's if they're looking at the screen. Here, most likely they're looking at their own screen. Oh, wow!
And
Was that from outside the box?
Saint Muma has just made a record breaker goal from outside of the box on the showcase. The first time we've seen one live here, so that is good to see. The guy is taking chances, he's doing different things. And as I say that, Mondo, you know, I don't want to take anything away from Dest, because Dest is using his skill moves. In the past game, he used a couple of skill moves as well, very efficiently against Fuego. And I always love to see the skill moves pop out from everyone. That to me is one of the best features in FIFA. Being able to do something as your opponent. As we say that, Saint Muma gets another shot with Messi, doesn't score there, unfortunately for him. But Mondo, your prediction is up right now, 3-1, man.
Yeah, man. I think it's gonna stay like this. I would like for Sergiño to come back and you know, maybe tie it up and do a 3-3. But we shall see. Come on, Sergiño. I'm rooting for you, man. I bet Reddy Hugo a Twix.
The best I can, man.
I bet him a
I
Twix
definitely think
chocolate
there's gonna
bar.
be more goals in this game. And as we say that, man, as we say that, he gets a little. Let's see what he scored. He doesn't score it. No. Oh my days. That was actually really close. That was a good play by him. He gets completely open there. However, Dest is not able to capitalize on his second try for goal there. Saint Muma right now, man. You know, you're up 3-1. You gonna change your game up at all, or what are your thought process right now, man?
I want to score. I want to score more if I can. I will. I mean, that's just a sign of respect to the opponent.
I think it's a sign of respect or disrespect, depending on the way that you're looking at it from my point of view.
You're trying to hit him with that dagger, huh?
Yeah, I know, right, man. We've had in the previous showcase, we did have someone that was I think it was it was either against Joao or was the previous one. I think it might have been Herrera. He was like, yeah, you know, like, how do you say attack? Oh, it was Joao. How do you say attack in Portuguese? Because I don't think he took one shot, and Joao responded with, "You're not going to Spain." That was were his exact words to the guy as soon as he said that, man. So, you know, you gotta be careful what you say to these guys too, man. But you know, Muma, you right now you're playing against Dest, bro. You're doing well against him. There's only 5 minutes left. Is there anything you want to ask him? Anything that you want to talk to him about? You know, in general.
Bro.
Well, I know he is.
It's always the same, man. It's always the same.
Those defensive mistakes, man, come back to haunt you in the second game too, Dest. Man.
Oh.
All right, and as we say that, let's please get one more goal. Let's get one more goal from Dest here. And he makes it. It is a 4-2 game. He does get 2 goals on there. Like I said, Mondo, I said I saw more goals from both of these guys. I knew it. So you do owe me a Twix now, man.
Nice game, bro.
I love it. I love it.
Really nice. I really enjoyed it.
Same.
Saint Muma, you brought your A game, man.
I mean, I try to do my best, you know. I know Fuego did an amazing game as well. So I just, you know, wanted to keep up to that and enjoy this experience playing against Sergiño.
Brody playing against Sergiño. This is his 3rd showcase and 2nd finals. He's a Barcelona fan, as are 2 of his 3 brothers. His brother Splickety, the only Real Madrid fan in the family, won the first trip to Spain, but is not bringing Brody. Man, he's trying to win his own ticket. And yeah, man, how are you feeling, Brody?
I'm feeling good so far, and like I know the other players, like they all have the experience on me. I'm a little younger, so they're all really good. And to be honest, I think Dest is kind of playing down like how much he plays FIFA. Like he scored 2 against Saint Muma. Like that's not easy, because I was watching him yesterday. He's pretty good.
Yeah, man. Now Fuego brought it, Saint Muma brought it, and now it's time for you to bring it as well, Brody. Let's kick this off.
Alrighty, Mr. Mondo Fresco. Ya estamos para atrás with another game right here. We have Brody with his DX shirt on, being Real Madrid. We have Dest with Barcelona once again. Let's go ahead and see how these two, you know, compare against each other. We obviously know Dest has had a little bit of trouble with the other past 2 players. Let's see if he can do better here, or let's see if Brody will go far and above the other 2 players that Dest has competed again. Mondo, what are your thoughts, man? I want to hear from you.
Oh man, I think 2-1 is my prediction, and I think Sergiño got this game.
Oh, okay. So Sergiño in the C. We get another little cheeky skill move there from Sergiño Dest. Now, Brody, man, you know, you've been on the showcase before, bro. You've been at this point before. What are your thoughts today? You know, today you have Dest here with you. What are your thoughts today, man? Like, you know, getting another chance to potentially win a trip, obviously with another captain. Just want to know what's going through your mind right now.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, I'm a Barcelona fan, so like obviously playing Dest is like it's really cool. But at the end of the day, I just enjoy FIFA playing it. So that's all it is at the end of the day.
Very true, very true. And yeah, I mean, I can't imagine, you know, if I was a Barcelona fan, by the way, I'm a Real Madrid fan, for everyone that does not know, you know, I'm sure I'd be feeling the same way Brody does here, but it's still a huge honor, man, having someone like Dest on the showcase. And he gets a little I don't know if that was a shot or if that was a cross, actually, but the goalkeeper does get that for Dest. And so far it is 0-0, so it's looking to be a little bit more of an even game, Mondo.
Yeah, man. No, Sergiño, I know obviously you're playing with Barcelona, you know, on this match and here today. I want to ask you, man, do you remember your first game, the first time you went in as a sub? That first match, man. What do you remember of it?
I remember that the coach told me just like to get, you know, warmed up. So I was really hyped. I was like, okay, now it's gonna happen, you know. I'm gonna make my debut. And hey, shit. Yeah, so I was
that
like,
is
I'm
a
gonna
nice
make my
pass there,
debut,
too.
and I was really happy, and I think
No.
I did really well in my debut, so against Sevilla. So it was was
Yeah. You went in
unbelievable, and
for Jordi Alba, right?
yeah, because he was injured, so I played on the
Yeah.
left side, but yeah, it was really
That's
nice
beautiful,
experience for me.
That is amazing.
That
You're
really
making
is.
us
I
all
can't-
proud.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
100%, man. I can't even fathom the thought, bro, of like, being told, hey, warm up, and then your first game ever for Barcelona, stepping on that field with everyone there. That just must feel amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
it was.
Ooh.
And as we say
All right,
that,
we got our-
Brody here
our
has
first
scored his
goal.
first goal.
It was
Mondo,
amazing.
I'll let you take
It
over that
was-
one. You started the conversation there first with the first goal.
Oh, so it's my fault. You're right. Okay. All right, Hugo. I see. What
I don't want to take fault for two
you're
goals.
doing-
I
you're
already
do-
took fault for the first one, so
You're playing. You're doing what I do to you, huh?
yeah. A little bit of banter there, man.
You're reciprocating
But
it.
anyways,
over
Brody, another question for you, brother. What do you think that you bring to the table that these other players are not? As you're playing against Dest right now, you are 1-0 up in the 40th minute. Tell us something that you think you would bring to the table that no one else can.
I'm just a competitive player, like at heart, whether it's like sports or video games, and I haven't really played that much FIFA within like the last, I guess, 2 to 3 years. So I don't know. I feel like I just improved at like a really good rate, and that hold on. Oh my god.
Man, all these players there are
Yes.
extremely concentrated, man. Very, very, very good pass over to Valverde.
Ooh, did that?
I lost my train
Ooh.
of thought.
You're fine, man. But going into the first half, and in the ending of the first half, Mondo, we have Brody being up 1-0 against Dest. I think this is the most even game we've had so far. With that being said, though, Brody did have 57% possession there, so he's keeping the ball a little bit more. Let's see. Your prediction might actually work out for this one, aside from the part where Dest wins, unless Dest steps it up here, and we see 2 goals from him.
See, Dest is kind of, I see that he's a very humble guy, so he's just been kind of taking it easy, but he's about to turn it on right now, man. You'll see. He's about to turn it all the way up.
We'll see, man.
Okay, so
Sergiño,
we have. Oh.
So fast.
Go ahead, Hugo.
Yeah. Okay. No, I was gonna say we have Brody, trying to attack again. But as I was about to say that, me and you have been starting the same exact wording for the past like 2 to 3 minutes, man. So I think we're finally in sync. We've been casting these for a while now. We're getting in sync. As we said, that Dest with a beautiful chance right there and is not able to get it, Mondo.
So what you're saying is that you want to start our own boy band? Is that what you're saying, Hugo? You said we were
That
in-
would
in
actually be a
sync.
great idea.
Yeah, so you're saying we're in sync. Can
We
I be
are in
Justin Timberlake? Hey, Sergiño, who do you listen to, man, when you're getting ready to for a big game or walking into practice? Are you listening to music? Who are you listening to?
It depends, man. I just got a playlist, and sometimes I put my Spanish playlist on. Sometimes it's
nice.
just the American one. So
Okay, like
depends.
name me some of your favorite artists.
Drake,
Okay.
I like him. He's really good. J. Cole.
Oh, nice.
J. Cole
Um,
is my favorite, man.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Yeah.
J.
he's
Cole,
very good.
Drake, Burna Boy.
Burna
yeah.
Boy. How
You
about
know
on the
him, right?
Spanish side? Yeah, of course. How about on the Spanish side?
Spanish side, I don't know. Osasuna or Osuna.
Osuna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know the names, but I just know the songs. Just like I like
So
some
like Bad
salsa.
Bunny, Osuna, just all that type of genre, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like you listen to reggaeton?
reggaeton sometimes. So
Yeah.
I like it, man.
I love it. All right, what's your prediction here, Hugo?
Oh man, honestly, I either want to say 2-0 for Brody or a 1-1 tie for the game.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
gonna be
that's
my
fair.
prediction. Yeah.
Ooh.
Brody, do you have any questions? Anything that you want to ask Dest? You know, you were saying that you're a Barca fan, all that kind of stuff. So do you have anything that you want to ask him, talk to him about while you have him here? You have him for another 15 in-game minutes, man. So if you have any questions, anything at all, and as I say that you missed that would have been a nice goal, by the way. Anything you want to
I
ask?
don't know. It's like kind of like a bad time to be a Barcelona fan right now. I don't really want to bring any too much anything. I have feelings up right now.
I feel that. I feel that, bro. I feel that. All right, Mondo, we're just now heading into the last 10 minutes of the game.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
And Dest, let's see. Dest has been so close, man. So close, yet so
let's
far
see it.
away. So
Oh,
close, yet so
oh!
far away, man. He cannot get the goal in the net. I don't know. After that miss, I just don't know if he's going to be able to score one.
Oh man.
Oh my god, another miss right there. Oh no. I don't know. I don't know, Mondo. I don't know. I think we're going to have a 1-0 game here.
Now let's do 1-1. 1-1. Here we go. 1-1.
That was just super unlucky for him.
Sergiño.
Ah!
Sergiño. Sergiño.
His dribbling's so good in this game.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow. It's tight. It's tight.
Dest getting a couple of opportunities, man, just is not able to score yet. You know, he's got 3 minutes left.
Oof.
This could be potentially his last attack here. Keeping the ball, keeping the possession, doing the skill moves. Unfortunately, loses it there while doing a skill move. And we do have Brody on the counter attack now. Will he be able to make it to? He will not. He
Nice,
loses the
great
ball right
defending
there,
there.
and it looks like that's going to be
Okay.
game.
Good game, bro.
Yeah, good game. Good game. That's close. Really close.
How are you feeling here, Omidy?
Hey, I'm feeling anxious, you know. Being the last person, it definitely gets to you, like the nerves get to you. But you know what they say, you know, they always leave the last for the
Best for
best
last.
for the last,
Yep.
not the last for the best.
Yeah, I like it, man. Oh, here we are. You know, it's the final match in the Miami showcase for the La Liga All-Star Gaming Challenge presented by Verizon. And it is game time, man. Sergiño taking on Omidy. Omidy taking on Sergiño. So, gentlemen, game on.
Alrighty, Mondo. We have our last game of the day. Omidy contra Dest. We have Real Madrid as Omidy versus Barcelona with Dest. And also, as you can see here, Omidy is wearing the Mexico jersey. He wanted to add a little bit more spice to the game. Mexico versus USA. Real Madrid versus Barcelona. So let's see who will come on top. Mondo, predictions.
I love this. I love this banter back and forth before we even started. I love that Omidy throw on the Mexico jersey after he had the US jersey on. You know, Sergiño, I know he's you know, not had the best of luck in the first three, but I feel like he's coming back with a vengeance, man, and I feel like he wants to definitely, you know, change it up and get that W for this last and final match.
Yeah, and man, as we start, we see Dest with the skill moves. He even brought out a brand new skill move on this one, the Elastico. He is making Omidy regret what he said right before the game started. That is for sure. Now, Omidy, what are your thoughts been about this game? You know, you've been on the showcase, as we said, 4 times. 3 times you've made it to the final stage right here. So what's going through your mind, man?
Hey, I definitely regret saying it was a Clásico because he's taking everything out of it, you know. He's playing like a beast.
Ah, man, you shouldn't say that, man.
Hey, but you know what? I can take it, you know. I'm ready. I like it. There you go. There you go. I got this. I got this.
Sergiño, how are you feeling, man? This is your last and final match today. Are you
I'm feeling
anxious?
good, man. I'm gonna win
Feeling
this
good?
game. I'm
I
gonna
love
win
it.
this game.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Love the confidence.
The confidence is there. This is the first time we heard Sergiño say that from the very beginning, man. You know, he got the spice added to it, and now he wants to win. There is no more tying. There is no losing. He wants to win this game. Let's see what happens.
Hey, there's no goal scored, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, okay. Trash talk.
I love the back and forth. I love the back and forth. All right, predictions. Ready, Hugo? Talk to me.
Man, I'm going to say this is going to end like a 2-1, 3-1, something like that. I think both of these players have been playing good, man. They you know, we see Dest playing better. He's playing better than he has in any of the other game that he has. His defending is looking better. He's taking his time, passing a little bit more, taking his time in everything that he does. And we see Omidy defending the game well as well. So we'll see, you know, which way it goes first, because right now Dest is attacking quite a lot, man. He is trying to score.
I love it. I love how Sergiño is his ball movement. We're seeing a lot more ball movement, a lot more passing here. Defending is a little better too. And Sergiño, just so you know, from the get-go, that's usually how it's like it goes. It's gradual improvement. So it's not just you. We see it all the time with every single captain that we've had. You know, it starts off a little slow. Sometimes, you know, losing the first, second, even third match, and the fourth. That's when they come back to redeem themselves, man. So, Sergiño, bring it on, man.
That's it. That's it.
Sometimes it takes a little time to get back into the groove of things, and I think you might be right on that, Mondo, for this one too, because like you know, like we said, Dest is definitely playing a lot better. We see Omidy here with a nice little shot, and it is blocked by the goalkeeper. He had a space right there as well to potentially do the bridge, and he didn't take advantage of that. But as far as we know, going into the second half, it might be 0-0.
Sergiño, ooh. Great stoppage by the goalie over there. Sergiño, what is your favorite thing to eat while in Barcelona?
To eat, I'm just a simple guy with if it comes about food. Like I just like my rice with chicken and vegetables, man. That's it. Simple. I'm simple with that.
No paella for you?
Paella, I don't know about it, man. I like it, but it's not my first choice.
Gotcha. What about American food? What do you miss?
In America?
From America?
Yeah, I feel like America obviously have the best fast food, but that's not healthy, so I have to go for something else.
Hey, but you still get a hamburger here and there.
What's your cheat meal? Yeah, what's your cheat meal? What's your go-to cheat meal?
I don't really go often to McDonald's or something, man. Wait, this is your tactic, eh? This is your tactic.
And man, as they are talking, now it is a 1-0 game right there.
I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna lose this game.
All right, come on.
And just like that, Mondo, USA is down 1-0. Barcelona is down 1-0. We heard Des say that's the tactic that Omidy uses quite a lot against all of the captains. He catches them off guard, and then he scores.
Fuera de lugar. Omidy, what are you thinking, man? You're back playing. Is this your fourth? Your fourth time back on the All-Star Gaming Challenge?
Yeah,
so
man.
How are you feeling?
I know I've been pretty close, but yeah, I don't know what has happened. You know, I guess I'm too good and they don't want to take me. I guess.
Well, yeah, you know that's what happens sometimes, man. You're just overqualified, is what it is.
There you go.
But maybe today will be your lucky day, bro.
Yeah, I hope so. If Des wants to win this, you definitely got to think about me.
Ready, Hugo? What are you thinking so far, man? We're 62 minutes in. Gameplay.
So far, man, I am. Oh no, and do you see? I was just about to say that. Just as I say that, this game is very tight. It's very, very close. I think that you know, it definitely it has the status of a Clásico de Clásico de Clásicos. So it's definitely good. I'm very in tune into the game right now, but I honestly think Dest is going to score a goal. I think that he's been attacking. He's got
You
what it
said what?
takes, and as I say
You said
that,
what?
he scores
Uh,
right
Whoa,
here.
You said
there
what?
it is.
With the bridge cross
Hey,
body.
hey, they started asking me questions, and this is what happened.
That's what's happening right now. Huh?
And as I was
Yeah, I
saying,
like
Mondo,
that.
you know,
Like
now
it.
we got the 1-1. Let's see who takes the whole win here,
Hey.
man. I don't know who's gonna win. I think it could go either way, to be honest, but I think there will be at least one. There will be one winner. I don't think it'll end in a tie.
Oh, it's starting to feel like a real Clásico here. Sergiño, I think, as I said, I think he has a chip on his shoulder. You know, losing the past 3 games. I think he with the benches, man. I think a 2-1. Even though I like Omidy. Omidy, you're the homie, man. But still, 2-1, Sergiño.
Oh no, this is Sergio Ramos. Come on, we got this.
Oof.
Omidy, what's your game plan, man? Now that you know you're tied 1-1, you have 15 minutes in game left. You have any tactics right now that you're about to bring out? Because you have 15 minutes, man, to win this game.
Ooh. Hey, just keep it pretty calm,
Oh.
I know FIFA. Most people lose because they lose their mind, but you gotta. If you're concentrated and just take one step at a time, you can always. There's always a last minute play,
Very, very true. Very, very true. And Des, you kept your word, man. Now you said I'm gonna be quiet. So how is that going, man? How is that going?
It's going well.
He's like, shut up.
It's going well. You hear it there from Des.
I'm trying to be quiet.
If you guys are ever having trouble, just remember, concentrate on the game and everything should, smooth the line. And Mondo, as we say that, he does have a little break with Messi here. We see, hey, will this be the goal? Will this be the goal? Let's see. Messi shoots it. No, he shoots it with his weak foot. And in this game, we can just say that Messi's weak foot is definitely very weak. He doesn't have a lot of power on his right shots at all. So you ideally want to take the shots all the time with his left foot, man.
Oh, and there we are, almost.
I think this game will end in a draw, man. This is the last chance that Omidy will have. Unfortunately for Des, he doesn't get it. Let's see what happens. Passes it back, and he loses it, and it is a tie.
Just exactly as the Mexico United game, they went to I think it was the first game. They went to extra time, right?
Yeah, in the Nations League.
Yeah, there you go. I wanted to do it that way, so we can still get to play another game. This is cannot be a tie,
He wants to play
Unfortunately,
golden
there's no
goal.
extra times. There's no extra time. There's no penalties in this, bro. All right, it's time for us to find out who Sergiño Dest has chosen as his teammate to travel to Spain and represent Miami in the LaLiga All-Star Gaming Challenge Showcase presented by Verizon. So we have seen Omidy, Brody, Saint Muma, and on Fuego. Sergiño, before we even go into it, how are you feeling after these 4 matches?
I'm feeling all right, because I lost 3 of them, and I tied the last one. But yeah, they were all good opponents. Everybody had their own type of skill.
Brody, talk to me. Why should Sergiño pick you?
To be honest, I think not even FIFA related. I just always wanted to see the highest level of soccer, and I personally believe it's La Liga. I'm a Barcelona fan, and to see a game live is just the dream come true. And back towards the game, because I know we play with each other and we hang out most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very competitive person, and I'm sure obviously he is too. And I just feel like we'd work well together, in my opinion, as there's judging the way we played against each other. So I'm just excited, and I think everyone here deserves it just as much as me. So I can't really be sad if I'm not the one who's picked. You know what I mean? happy for the opportunity.
Let's go to On Fuego. On Fuego, man, why should Sergiño pick you?
Well, as Sergiño first spoke when you guys were asking him about what he looks like, what he was looking for in a teammate, he wants a good defender, right? Obviously, I think I'm a pretty good defender. I hold my own. I kind of anticipate things before they even happen. I can attack at all times. I can score goals, man. I like to have fun. I'm a good teammate on the virtual pitch, so it'll be fun to compete with him. In terms of not FIFA related, in terms of what it would mean for me, obviously to get to compete with Sergiño is going to be it's like a dream come true, man. I mean, I'm a huge U.S. soccer fan. I've been following every single youth movement that we got going on, from Gianluca Busio going to Venezia recently. Obviously, Conrad went to Marseille. I know that he was a teammate of Sergiño's over there at Barcelona. And if I can, get the chance to step at Bernabeu, which is Real Madrid's my favorite La Liga team. Sorry, Sergiño, but if I could just step on that pitch, man, I might just shed a few tears in.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Saint Muma, talk to me, bro. Why should Sergiño pick you?
Well, again, before I want to say thank you for the opportunity. Just being here, it's been an amazing experience. I believe he choose me because he would not just be taking me to Spain. He'll be taking all those kids back in Central America that the las mamas they don't let them play because they think they won't go anywhere playing video games. I agree, it's important to study. However, video games, yes, they can take you somewhere.
Definitely. Omidy, ¿por qué?
Because we're gonna trash tag, we're gonna get those other guys' mind, and we're gonna beat them before we play the game. We're about the same high. We're gonna walk into the room and be bossing everyone around. I think it's gonna be a fun time. He's definitely not gonna regret it. But I just like to joke. I think it's just my way of keeping the nerves out and just enjoying whatever opportunities we have. I'm thankful for being here for my 4th time. I was not lucky enough to get chosen, but I still had a great time, and I'm hoping to meet Sergiño Dest. He's a cool guy. He's really chill, relaxed. I can see that on the pitch. I haven't seen him get mad or anything. So I think he's a little bit. He's got a personality, mostly like mine. I also like to play soccer, and whenever I'm on the pitch, I just try to enjoy, be concentrated, and do my best.
Oh, Sergiño has a tough choice to make, that's for sure. I wouldn't say anyone in particular stood out, but everyone definitely played strategically. Now remember though, that when Mondo asked Sergiño how he would choose the winner, he said that he wanted the best player because he wanted to win. So, will he go for the best player, the one that challenged him the most, or will he have a change of heart?
Sergiño, how are you feeling? Are you ready to send one of these 4 guys to Spain?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I made my decision, but
All right.
it was not easy. It was not easy.
All right. Who is going to Spain?
I think I go for Fuego.
¡A Fuego!
Fuego.
¡A Fuego! Is up to España. ¡A Fuego! How are you feeling, man?
Let's go.
Man, it's unreal, man. I have all my boys watching on the live feed. We're excited, man. We're fired up. Hey, we're gonna win with Sergiño. I promise you, man.
All right, man.
Oh.
Can't wait. But it was. Trust me, for the other guys, it was not easy. You guys did great as well. But at the end, you always have to make hard decisions. And for me, was his lucky day. He beat me 4-0. So. Yeah, I give him the chance.
Awesome. Well, congratulations once again. To both of you, on Fuego, you definitely brought your A game, man, and you did it. Now you're going to Spain. Thank you so much to all of the Miami Showcase participants. You did great. Thank you to Sergiño Dest, our Miami Showcase captain. And most of all, thank you to LaLiga and Verizon for hosting this amazing experience. Sergiño, thank you, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It was nice. It was fun.
Oh man, today's showcase, man, there are no words. It was awesome to see all these guys come out today, give it their all. You know, we had people like win really like about 4-0, 4-1. We had the jokes, we had drama, we had a little bit of everything. We had someone change their team not once but multiple times. I think that it's great that Fuego got to go. Very, very great player, and also like he was the last addition of the players that came to play last minute. So congratulations to him. And yeah, man, what were your thoughts, Mondo?
I loved it. I loved it all. Like you said, all competitors brought their game. I think Sergiño also had that gradual growth and sort of confidence. So, and above all, he's such a cool guy, man. Super chill. It was definitely a lot of fun today, man. Hugo, it's been fun again. It's time to wrap up here. I'll see you and everyone watching again here very soon for the New York Showcase with Captain Ali Long. I am Mondo Fresco. Thanks for watching the LaLiga All-Star Gaming Challenge presented by Verizon.
Well, 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 how lucky is that for Fuego, getting that win on his first attempt? Rated Hugo was right. The gamers had to watch out for Fuego. He snuck up on them and won the trip. Huge congratulations to them. Now, with 2 events left, will we see familiar faces again during the next showcase, or will we discover another surprise star? If you are 18 years or older and live in the United States and you want to participate, go to boom.tv/LaLiga, and I'll see you next time for our New York showcase with star captain Ali Long. Until next time.